Schau, die Zeit vergeht. Die Welt ist bunt, wohin sie auch weht. Mit Fade durch die Nacht, so frei und klar. Jedes Abenteuer ist wunderbar. Also folgt dem Ruf, sei mit dabei. Mit Fade wird's nie langweilig, glaub mir, sei frei. Pokémon, Gacha und Anime-Vibe, komm in den Stream, es ist deine Zeit. Fade ruft alle, komm und spiel, Abenteuer mit Stil. Von Tavards Wind bis Arknights Glanz, gemeinsam tanzen wir im Sternentanz. Anime schauen, die Zeit vergeht. Unter dem Mondschein beginnt die Nacht. Fate ist da, die Bühne ist gemacht. Pokémon, Gacha, Anime, Flair. Müde Augen, doch die Stimmung ist mehr. Verpeilt auch immer am Ziel vorbei. DH und Vesadel sind immer dabei. Abends streamen, bis die Nacht uns ruft. Fate ist hier, der Chat hat Luft. Fate ruft alle, komm und spiel. Abenteuer mit Stil. Von Tavards Wind bis Arknights Glanz, gemeinsam tanzen wir im Sternentanz. Um 10 ist Schluss, doch bis dahin tauchen wir ein, wohin die Games uns ziehen. Scatterbrained, ein Lacher mehr. Fates Humor bringt uns immer her. Verpeilt, doch immer am Ziel vorbei. DH und Vesadel sind immer dabei. Abends streamen, bis die Nacht uns ruft. Fate ist hier, der Chat hat Luft. Fate ruft alle, komm und spiel. Abenteuer mit Stil. Von Tavards Wind bis Arknights Glanz, gemeinsam tanzen wir im Sternentanz. Anime, schau, die Zeit vergeht. Die Welt ist bunt, wohin sie auch weht. Mit Fade durch die Nacht, so frei und klar. Jedes Abenteuer ist wunderbar. Also folgt dem Ruf, sei mit dabei. Mit Fade wird's nie langweilig, glaub mir, sei frei. Pokémon, Gacha und Anime-Vibe, komm in den Stream, es ist deine Zeit. Fate ruft alle, komm und spiel. Abenteuer mit Stil. Von Tavards Wind bis Arknights Glanz, gemeinsam tanzen wir im Sternentanz. Anime schauen, die Zeit vergeht. Unter dem Mondschein beginnt die Nacht. Fate ist da, die Bühne ist gemacht. Pokémon, Gacha, Anime, Flair. Müde Augen, doch die Stimmung ist mehr. Verpeilt auch immer am Ziel vorbei. DH und Vesadel sind immer dabei. Abends streamen, bis die Nacht uns ruft. Fate ist hier, der Chat hat Luft. Fate ruft alle, komm und spiel. Abenteuer mit Stil. Von T-Wats Wind bis Arknights Glanz. Gemeinsam tanzen wir im Sternentanz. Um 10 ist Schluss, doch bis dahin tauchen wir ein, wohin die Games uns ziehen. Scatterbrained, ein Lacher mehr. Fates Humor bringt uns immer her. Verpeilt, doch immer am Ziel vorbei. Der hier und Vesadel sind immer dabei. Abends streamen, bis die Nacht uns ruft. Fate ist hier, der Chat hat Luft. Fate ruft alle, komm und spiel. Abenteuer mit Stil. Von T-Wats Wind bis Arknights Glanz. Gemeinsam tanzen wir im Sternentanz. Anime schauen, die Zeit vergeht. Die Welt ist bunt, wohin sie auch weht. Mit Fate durch die Nacht, so frei und klar. Jedes Abenteuer ist wunderbar. Also folgt dem Ruf, sei mit dabei. Mit Fate wird's nie langweilig, glaub mir, sei frei. Pokémon, Gacha und Anime-Vibe, komm in den Stream, es ist deine Zeit. Fate ruft alle, komm und spiel. Abenteuer mit Stil. Von T-Wats Wind bis Arknights Glanz. Gemeinsam tanzen wir im Sternentanz. Anime schauen, die Zeit vergeht. Unter dem Mondschein beginnt die Nacht. Fate ist da, die Bühne ist gemacht. Pokémon, Gacha, Anime, Flair. Müde Augen, doch die Stimmung ist mehr. Verpeilt auch immer am Ziel vorbei. DH und Vesadel sind immer dabei. Abends streamen, bis die Nacht uns ruft. Fate ist hier, der Chat hat Luft. Fate ruft alle, komm und spiel. Abenteuer mit Stil. Von T-Wats Wind bis Arknights Glanz. Gemeinsam tanzen wir im Sternentanz. Um 10 ist Schluss, doch bis dahin tauchen wir ein, wohin die Games uns ziehen. Scatterbrained, ein Lacher mehr. Fates Humor bringt uns immer her. Verpeilt, doch immer am Ziel vorbei. Der hier und Vesadel sind immer dabei. Abends streamen, bis die Nacht uns ruft. Fate ist hier, der Chat hat Luft. Fate ruft alle, komm und spiel. Abenteuer mit Stil. Von T-Wats Wind bis Arknights Glanz. Gemeinsam tanzen wir im Sternentanz. Anime schauen, die Zeit vergeht. Die Welt ist bunt, wohin sie auch weht. Mit Fade durch die Nacht, so frei und klar. Jedes Abenteuer ist wunderbar. Also folgt dem Ruf, sei mit dabei. Mit Fade wird's nie langweilig, glaub mir, sei frei. Pokémon, Gacha und Anime-Vibe kommen in den Stream, es ist...
Let me just... Okay, Mikro funktioniert, das ist aus. Na dann, los geht's.
I was thinking of having Perlux Corp host an expo for the Astral Express. As for the name, how about Star Rail Fest?
Star Rail Fest? You mean hosting a Fluffy Across the Blue convention?
Kind of.
Correct, but not entirely. The Fluffy is well known in this world, so it's a good collaboration element. But what I want is an unprecedented Astral Express exhibition, with the Fluffy being just a small part of it. The real stars of this grand event will be you, the Express crew. You'll be there in person to meet the people of this world.
Are you trying to use this exhibition to lure those two unidentified supplicants out of hiding?
Apparently.
Huh? What if they're up to no good? Won't that just make us walking targets?
What could be more inspiring to the people of a world than standing face to face with heroes of the cosmos? That's an enormous amount of wish power, and the Astral Express is the very source from which this wish power originates.
I see.
Together, we can create a miracle for all to witness in Arcadia devoted to the legends of heroes. I'll also get Full Wish TV and other mainstream media outlets involved for promotional cooperation. And in return, wish power will flow to you. Of this, I have no doubt.
Wenn's dann
A
sein
wise
muss.
choice. Before the Star Rail Fest officially begins, I have one more favor to ask of you all. I'd like the Express crew to pay a visit to Blurry QR Colt, the original author of Fluffy Across the Blue.
Doesn't Perlux own the rights to the Fluffy?
Since their debut, this author has remained anonymous, never revealing their true identity in public. But if the real
Ruhe,
life
stell deinen
inspiration
verdammten
behind the
Eintrittssound mal
story
runter,
were
sonst
to pay
versteht
them
man
a
dich nicht.
personal visit, it would
Ich hab nur
surely be
gesagt,
a
dass du ein
great honor,
Kacklappen bist.
and likely persuade them to attend
Hast du auch noch eine
the
andere Platte
Stoking
oder
the
bliebst
excitement
oder
even
hast du die
further.
gern hängend?
Ey, langsam wird das ja
Now
mal
that
was,
we've
weil du
reached
kannst
an
ja doch
agreement,
kontern.
I'll leave it in your capable hands.
Ja, aber nur bei
The
Idioten
secretary will be in
funktioniert's.
touch to keep all parties apprised.
Ja, also bei dir.
By the way,
Ist die Straße
Bevor you
mittlerweile
leave.
mal wieder frei?
please accept
Nope.
this small gift as a
Ich
memento
habe extra
of our
Platz für die
first
Columbina-Figur
collaboration.
gemacht auf dem Schreibtisch.
Kann ich doch nichts dafür. Was erwartest du von Deutschland? Dass die Infrastruktur hier funktioniert?
Nichts und ich werde trotzdem enttäuscht.
I've studied in detail the records
Ja,
of
und ich
my
habe am Donnerstag ein
colleagues'
lustiges
interactions
Projekt
with
vor.
partners in Pinnacle.
Was denn?
And I was
Ich baue mir mehr
particularly
USB-Slots in
inspired
meinen
by
PC ein.
Adventure's technique of
Ja,
giving
noch
small
mehr,
gifts
weil
that
du die auch
symbolize good
brauchst.
fortune.
Nicht.
So please, keep this
Doch, zwei
chip
meiner
as
Ports
a
funktionieren
symbol
nicht
of
mehr
good
richtig. Die
fortune
sind
for our future cooperation.
ziemlich wackelig.
Take care.
Also baue ich neue ein, die nicht wackelig sind.
Well, we'll be on our way then.
Ja, die Pots ab und an mal austauschen hilft auch.
As your private detective, I must warn you.
Nö,
that
die
a grand
austauschen
exhibition
ist
of unprecedented
ein
scale
absoluter Aufwand.
would make for a
Ja, ich
perfect
weiß, weil du musst die dann
opportunity
vom
to
Bord
reenact the
lösen und
bloodstained
du musst
games.
neue dran löten.
I
Weil du da
understand.
was
Ja,
falsch
deshalb
That's
mache
why
ich es
I have a
anders.
mission for you.
Ich habe noch freie
Protect the
PCLE-Slots.
nameless at Star
Es
Rail
kommt da ein
Fest.
Konverter rein.
You actually think they would need my protection with their strength?
Ja, das
Don't
Ding
tell me
kommt
your
am Donnerstag.
extrapolations predict even
Und dann
bigger
baue ich in einen
trouble
freien
ahead.
PCLE-Slot
Hidden
das
beneath
Ding rein
each extrapolation,
und hab dann
tiny
7
signals
mehr
of unease
USB-Ports.
keep bubbling up to my thought interface. I must be thoroughly prepared for whatever may come. Now that you've taken up the mask, let's talk about payment. What do you want? The same as always? Money?
Before we talk about payment, let's discuss the Herald of Death. Although the Department of Aberration Defense sealed and destroyed all records of the Bloodstained Games, I still managed to uncover some unusual leads. After the Herald of Death incident, the victims' families collectively received compensation so massive it could fill any gaping wound. So, I figured, maybe we could find some leads by looking into official Plain Arcadia expenditures. But here's the interesting part. This item was nowhere to be found in that year's public financial report. Care to guess whose books this money went through? It was you, the omnipresent IPC. To be precise, it was the IPC's technology department that paid this astronomical compensation.
Following the usual human drama tropes, am I supposed to give you a round of applause now? Being able to dig up all this information really shows your connections and capabilities, Detective Ashvale.
In movies, a big shot like you would usually raise a hand right about now, revealing the dark muzzle of a gun. I'm afraid you've learned too much.
Wieso ist dieser Scheiß
Bang!
ständig
That's when the
disconnected?
gun
Warte
goes
kurz,
off.
das haben wir gleich.
And I, the poor sap who uncovered the truth, am supposed to bite the dust.
Sorry, my hand is on the checkbook and unavailable. Mr. Ashvale, tell me, how many zeros would you like to see on that
Was
check
eine
for our
Mutter, ey.
cooperation?
It's
Ja,
not
jetzt sollte es wieder
about
gehen.
money.
Was dann?
Indeed, money isn't the
Das
issue.
Programm, das eine Zeug ins Gesicht wirft,
100
kackt halt
million
öfter mal ab.
Are
Nee, kein
you
gutes
trying to
Programm.
buy me off like some
Doch, das
poor
Programm ist
victim's
super.
family? Tell me.
Nein,
Tag.
kann man dir Panzer
Thank you.
nicht
Which
treffen?
department paid to sweep this
Ja,
under
es-
the rug?
Es disconnected halt
300
manchmal von
million.
Twitch.
I
Passiert.
know you've always needed money for
So, mit
cryo
was fange ich denn heute
supporting
an?
the families of fallen comrades.
Wie
and
wär's
for
mit, du
treating
fängst
those
gar nicht
who
an und gehst
survived.
direkt zur Weekly Boss
Isn't
Challenge
this exactly what strategic
und
investment
nervst
is
mich
about?
nicht.
Putting money
Wenn
in
du
the hands of
glaubst,
those who
mein
need it.
Lebensinhalt dir auf die Eier zu
Much
gehen,
you were
würde
lacking
ich
in
freiwillig
Teletron.
abgeben?
Tell me the answer.
500 million?
Von was träumst
I
du?
could pretend there's a glitch in my calculation process and make it a cool
Aha, hab
billion
ich schon.
for you. Money or answer? Your call.
I want
Ich hätte die HE3
the
mal was
answer.
gemacht.
Oh, an unexpected choice. It defies my usual understanding of your decision tree. Note,
Oh Gott.
I say this
Na gut, ich
without
hab Fallout nie
sarcasm or
gespielt.
ridicule.
Ich weiß zwar, worum es geht,
The
aber ist nicht
answer
meins.
is, I don't know much.
Keine mag
Hard to
Fallout.
believe, perhaps. But as
Ja, vielleicht
CEO,
sollte ich dieses,
my power
muss
isn't
dieses Ladekabel
unlimited.
mal endlich austauschen.
Besides, the Herald of Death affair lies
Das Ding ist
15
nämlich so
years
kaputt,
in
dass
the
es sich
past.
abisoliert hat.
This world is
Und
like
jedes
an
Mal, wenn ich da
unfinished
falsch
game
dran
of
passe, kriege ich einen
chess that's been
Stromschlag.
dragging on for years. The hidden moves laid by the
Erklärt,
previous
warum du so dumm
player
bist.
keep
Nö.
becoming my challenges.
Ich habe Abdeckband drüber
Even
geklebt
today,
But
und hoffe, dass das hält.
since you've invited me to
Eine Weile.
finish this game together,
Ich glaube, ich fange mit HE3
intel
an.
is a must.
Ja, hat schon einen Plan an.
reasonable.
Guck aber
I'll
erstmal
share
die
what I
Folge
know
Anime
about the
fertig.
answer.
Nee. Abyss in High 3 ist eh nichts
Marcus and
nichts
Paul.
Besonderes.
The
Habe
Herald
ich eh
of
schon
Death.
gemacht.
Last member of the Intelligentsia Guild, School of Evolutionary Perfection. 5 years ago, his identity was confirmed and he was executed. Note,
Erinnere mich nicht dran, ich habe die
executed
aktuelle
in
noch nicht
every
gespielt.
sense of the word. Miss Yobeli, head of the technology department, took possession of his belongings. And even I don't have the clearance to access those records.
No wonder. So, that guy was practically IPC personnel.
Ja, ich bin nicht dazu gekommen. Ich hatte noch anderes zu tun.
That also explains why the technology department shelled out the compensation. Yet, the method behind this latest killing is identical to the one from years ago. If the Herald of Death is truly dead...
A serial killer coming back from the dead is the least of our worries. Even if a serial killer does come back to life, he's still just a serial killer who's been shut out of the Eonic game. What's more concerning is this. Someone wants to exploit the legacy of the Herald of Death.
Dazu spiele ich zu viele Games gleichzeitig.
That man left behind,
Um das zu
except for
garantieren.
the fear he instilled in the people of this world. And during the Phantasmoon Games, not only can miracles trigger wish power, but fear too. Based on my extrapolations, the appearance of this new Herald of Death might mark the beginning of the festival spiraling out of control.
Welcher Idiot zündet
Hurry to end the
zündet am
games.
Nachmittag im April
Mr.
Feuerwerk?
Ashvale, I've always respected you.
Gibt immer Idioten.
But right now, I need to rely on your strength even more.
Respect. When I was younger,
Ja, ich
what I really
bezweifle, dass die
wanted
Stadt
was to
einfach
make the
so
IPC fear me.
Ausnahmegenehmigung erteilt, dass du es
Passage of
trotzdem machen
time's not
darfst.
exactly kind, is it? Deal, Madam Pearl. But I will require one more form of compensation.
Oh, freu mich nicht.
Whoever this new Herald of Death is, I must deliver justice with my own hands. This time, there won't be any lengthy interrogation.
By the authority vested in me as CEO of Plain Arcadia, I pardon all crimes committed in the course of your revenge. Go ahead and do what you must, Mr. Ashvale.
My friend, I don't blame you, but I'm done being a breathing dead weight. So do me a favor and pay me back for that drink with this bullet.
Just do it, you coward! Let me die as a Galaxy Ranger before I turn into a monster of abundance.
But shoot me, I beg you.
Thy Skybo above, may you have a pleasant dream.
Jeez.
Not knowing who you are, not knowing why you exist here, that isn't life. In ancient times, humanity's daily goal was to obtain 2,000 calories of food. Humans back then knew they were just one member of the animal kingdom. They understood why they migrated, hunted, gathered. But now, in an era where you can get food delivered to your door with just a tap of your finger, effortlessly achieving that 2,000 calorie goal, humanity has lost its way like never before. Tell me, will the Phantasmoon Games bring a new direction to this world, Ashvale?
What's wrong with getting food with just the tap of your finger? Well, don't tell me you want to go back to the days when everyone was starving and at the mercy of the harvest. 2,000 calories are pointless, but just for survival. It's the goals beyond 2,000 calories that define humanity. And the Phantasmoon Games holds up a mirror to humanity, allowing them to see their truest selves. I'm just a detective. Ask me such a profound question again next time, and I'll charge extra.
My apologies. I just heard you joined the Phantasmoon Games and couldn't resist asking for your thoughts. You've met Madame Pearl, huh?
She dumped this hot potato of the Herald of Death on me.
On us. Judging by your expression, it seems less like a hot potato and more like a sweet fruit.
Because I have a lead now. I think the key lies in the word copycat. To prevent copycats, you kept the Herald of Death's modus operandi
Hier, du
for
hast ein
15 years ago
Ausrufezeichen
under
vergessen.
wraps, which means...
There's only a few people who could reproduce this killing method with such precision. The investigators from the Security Bureau and the Department of Aberration Defense at the time, and
Alles
those
klar.
directly
Und danke
involved
für
in the
deinen
Herald
Luck.
of Death case.
Detective Kochiba, I've heard that you've devoted considerable time to researching the crimes from the Phantasmoon Games.
So, I'm the prime
Der
suspect
kann
now.
absolut.
Is that it?
Ja.
Just a bit of
Sag's mal,
minor
der den Knall am
deduction.
Kopf hat.
After all, murderers always love to return to the scene of the crime. Isn't it coincidental that you happen to be standing right before my eyes?
That's not deduction. It's a conjecture at best. As for investigating those two categories of suspects, we've been doing that for a long time already. It's been 15 years. The relevant people and the victims' families have all gone their separate ways. Tracking them down now won't be easy.
Yeah. After losing their loved ones in such a cruel way, their hearts were shattered. Many couldn't bear to stay in Dovebrook District and chose to move away. I remember seeing that in the case files you sent me. They even formed a mutual aid society for the victims.
I wonder, after all these years, have they managed to heal the wounds in their hearts?
Maybe they have. After all, they go by a new name now. The Research Society of Happy Smiles.
Ah, you mean that charity with the slogan, Healing Smiles, Healing Arcadias?
Before he died, Kostad mentioned that group to me. He said quite a few young people in the gang left without looking back, just to join them. So I thought, maybe we should start by looking into their rivals.
The Research Society of Happy Smiles, huh? A charity that helps people escape their pain and find happiness, offering free counseling, medical care, all of that good stuff.
Ich glaube immer noch, dass diese wohltätige
Sounds like they
Organisation
turned
von
over a new
Scientology
leaf.
abgeleitet wurde.
How could you call them rivals to the underworld?
I dug a little deeper into them, and found something interesting.
You mean your monkey dug up something interesting, right?
Okay. Mr. N dug up something interesting. Have you heard the name of the sponsor behind the Research Society? Her name's Full Wish.
That name rings a bell. Wait, isn't she the boss of Full Wish TV? I think she was one of the survivors of Graphia Academy too. This is getting a little too coincidental. Just like every case you've accidentally cracked before. Mr. Ashvale, should I compliment your keen instincts or your incredible luck?
Luck's a part of a detective's toolkit, too. Anyway, whether Full Wish is guilty or not, we won't know until we look into her. That's why I asked you here.
Dovebrook District New Life Project. Public Recruitment and Mental Healing Seminar at the Research Society of Happy Smiles. And she's the speaker? Holding a seminar at a place meant to bury past trauma. The very site of 2 bloody incidents. Miss Fullwish's audacity is certainly impossible to ignore.
So what are we waiting for? It's time to drag Dovebrook District's old skeletons out into the light.
Are you talking? Yeah, I'm almost there.
I want more happiness.
This place is buzzing. Are they all here waiting for Fullwish to grant their wishes?
A rich person like Fullwish can make most people's wildest dreams come true with the snap of her fingers. I'm less curious about who she'll help than what she wants for herself.
If money could really accomplish everything, the IPC wouldn't be eyeing this world. My bet, I'm sure that Fullwish wishes the tragedy 15 years ago never happened. Erasing history. Can the laughter really pull it off?
In past victory records, there have been countless and often bizarre instances where the victor used the elation's authority to change reality. You have to understand, the Phantasmoon Games isn't just some wish-granting lamp. What makes it irresistible is that it turns the one who wishes into the genie.
That's quite alluring. Have you heard about the noblest worm Aha made godlike? It became the happiest creature in existence. Happy enough to burst apart, leaving no intact body behind.
Your knowledge of these unofficial records is enough to rival ours. Since you see things so clearly, Mr. Ashvale, why sign up for the games?
Miss Kuchiba, is that a rhetorical question? Or are you fishing for a confession?
Fishing. Don't be afraid. Now that you're a supplicant, public officials like me no longer have any authority over you. I'm guessing what you want goes beyond a straightforward act of revenge, beyond a vigilante execution carried out in public. If you were only out to avenge friends, with or without the Phantasmoon Games, someone like you would toss laws and decorum aside and do what needs to be done. So tell me, Mr. Ashvale, what do you actually hope to get from the games?
Consider it a mystery. If I make it to the end, you'll know the answer before Aha does.
Well then, I'd be honored. Just don't let your wish ruin our lives here.
Daily life here fits like a tailored prison uniform. Wear it too long and you forget what your bones should feel like. Ugh. It's time to break free. Look at these prisoners of
Ich
routine
hätte beim
before
Stream doch
us.
noch einen Energy trinken sollen.
Fullwish hasn't shown up yet.
Während des
Let's
Streams
talk with the members of the research society. Maybe we can coax something useful out of them.
Nee, nach dem Stream gehe ich direkt ins Bett.
Und?
Koffein ist scheiße für meinen Schlaf.
Wer braucht Schlaf?
Ich?
I got called into another chat with the boss today. Never thought he'd care
Es gibt
about
auch
me
Leute,
this
die
much.
brauchen Schlaf.
Everyone is smiling at me.
Echt?
The office feels
Seltsam. Leute brauchen Schlaf.
cheerful.
Das ist ja was ganz Neues.
These days, I go home,
Ja, ich gehöre nicht
change
zu
my
der
baby
Sorte
boy's
Mensch, die
diaper,
sagt,
help my daughter with her
wir
homework,
können schlafen,
prepare
wenn wir tot
tomorrow's
sind.
lunch, and clean up
Richtig.
the house. It's hard to describe how
Mit der
satisfying
Sorte
that
gehöre ich leider nicht.
feels. When Emma left me,
Schwach.
you must have left the
Ich
kids to
erzieh
me
dich
for
mal.
my own happiness.
Ich trainiere deinen Körper, dann geht das.
When I look back, I realize I
Dazu
was
müsstest,
someone who had it good.
dazu müsstest du mich motivieren und ich glaube nicht, dass du das hinkriegst.
Understood how lucky I was.
Ey, guck mal. Wenn du weniger schläfst, kannst du mehr zocken.
Thanks to Miss Foolish.
Wenn ich weniger schlafe, schlafe ich beim Zocken ein.
The anesthesia
Nein, falsch, weil weniger Schlaf gleich mehr zocken. Wollen wir erstmal H3. Das ist das Einzige, was
Ich bin schon beim Zocken eingeschlafen, das ist nicht geil.
Das geht?
Ja, das geht.
Holy fuck.
Ist mir schon passiert. Nicht on-stream, aber off-stream.
ready to walk out of the
Ja, mir ist schon
hospital.
passiert, ich vergessen habe, OBS auszumachen.
Isn't that amazing? Oh, I kind of want to see someone slice me open too.
Ja, das passiert mir nicht. Ich schalte ja meinen Computer aus, wenn ich ins Bett gehe.
Hey, did you two hear about the
Nee, den
Sandwich
ausschalten.
Syndicate?
Also ich fange mit Teil 3 an der Mama.
You've come to the right person.
Oder irgendwas.
My neighbor got a visit from their debt collectors. You should have heard the racket. I saw the news too. Those parasites who ruined the peace, who kept people from being happy. Gone, wiped clean. Oh, praise Aha. Wait, they extorted you too?
Something like that. Still owed their underboss tens of thousands of credits.
Ist noch nicht offen?
So your debt's wiped clean. Oh, must feel pretty great, huh?
We meet again. Hey, Lady Megatron. How have you been?
Good. Since I joined the
Hi,
research
Chris.
society, I've made
Moin.
so many new friends. In the past, I struggled with mobility. I always had to work 3 or 4 times harder than the other Megatrons
Und wie war LOL?
just to keep up. A lot of Imaginate think factory-made types like me don't count as their own. And humans look at us and see soulless machines. If every sentient being has a home, then even the scrapyard is close to me.
Und sonst alles fit? Wie war
I'm not
die...
even
Achso,
considered
du hast ja eh
recyclable
frei.
waste.
Was wie er
But
gesagt.
here in the society, no one cares what I am or what I can do. They just see me
Ja,
as
ich
a
hätte am
normal
liebsten auch noch ein paar
person.
Tage länger frei gehabt.
Congrats.
Chris hat sich
You
Urlaub
found
genommen.
your home.
Für ein Genshin-Patch.
Ich konnte mir leider keinen Urlaub nehmen. Wegen der Arbeit.
Also wer sich für ein Genshin-Patch
Aha,
wirklich Urlaub nimmt,
talks to
dem
you.
ist zu helfen.
Of course. You mean you can't hear them?
Ich meine, dir ist eh nicht mehr
Guess
zu
you're
helfen,
not
Feld.
happy enough
Der Zug ist schon
yet.
vor 100 Jahren abgefahren.
Don't
Ja,
worry.
wahrscheinlich.
Once you join the society, you will. No pain, no tears, just pure joy. The society makes everyone happy.
Looks like it's about time. The star of the show doesn't show up soon. The crowd's gonna burst with anticipation.
Ja, mal, ich wusste es heute, aber früh wach dafür, dass sie Nachtschicht hat.
Everyone, please make some room for Miss Foolish.
Du bist nicht Live-Spooner, oder?
Doch,
Nee.
doch,
By the Master of Elation,
doch.
may they bless all souls
Ja, sie
and
war
grant them smiles.
Ja, okay,
einer
jetzt.
Minute
Are you
angemacht.
Das ist lange Zeit, jetzt ist
today?
es lange Zeit, ja.
Ja, und der Startszene, ich gehe gleich aber erstmal noch pissen.
Thank you for your smiles. They're like
Und muss
lamps
noch das
in
ganze
the
Licht
dark.
und so anmachen. Bin
So
gleich wieder da.
precious. But before we celebrate the elation, let me share a memory drenched in tears. It once dragged me into the abyss. Yet, it also taught me what the elation really means. As you all know, 15 years ago, during the Phantom Moon Games, the shadow cast by the Herald of Death swallowed this place whole. That day, I lost my parents, my classmates, and the others. The morning greetings, the little daily chatter, all went silent under that crimson dusk. After that, for a very, very long time, all that remained of my world, a door shut tight, a room steeped in silence, and a wound in my heart that would never heal. Just hearing the words, Herald of Death, made me shake uncontrollably. I even once thought the only escape
Ach Chris, hast du mitbekommen?
was to follow the dead.
Taco Bell macht jetzt Filialen in Deutschland auch.
Back then, I was just an empty shell. Breathing, beating, but lifeless inside. And just as my soul was about to fade away, an old lady from the Mutual Aid Society knocked on my door. She didn't offer empty words of comfort. She just looked me in the eyes and asked,
Amerikanische Fastfood-Marke.
Child, would you try stepping outside the store? Out there, are many people broken by pain, just like you. But together, we can start picking up the pieces, one by one. She smiled at me. A warm, gentle smile. And in that smile, I felt a master revelation. Grant me a reason to live. At the Mutual Aid Society, I saw countless souls scarred by fate. Some bore wounds beyond healing, and some had lost their loved ones. Each of us bore a different wound, but every wound cut deep. And yet, what truly moved me wasn't the pain. It was how, beneath those scars, they still reached out to one another, offering a smile to a child who'd stopped crying, lending a guiding hand to someone lost. They taught me something precious. Pain can destroy a person, but the wish to bring elation to others can spark the fire of rebirth. That was when Aha's voice echoed again in the silence of my heart. The smiles passed from one another through mutual aid is Aha's most precious blessing. It does not belong only in the small room of a support group. It yearns to illuminate hearts lost in darkness. Each time we share a true smile, it's as if we hear Aha's voice. And when that voice rings out, all suffering fades. All pain
Nope, ich mach mein Energy, sonst schlafe ich hier ein.
And everyone knows what true happiness feels like. That's why the Research Society of Happy Smiles was founded. I will share this divine smile with all of you.
Anscheinend.
Everyone, I have questions for you.
Guacamole Gamer
time you truly smiled? How long has it been since you felt happy from the bottom of your heart? Minato?
Okay.
Do you ever feel like your days are looping
endlessly,
like an old silent film, repeating until it suffocates you? And when you realize that loop might never end, does despair flood in like the tide?
You're right.
Miss Bellwoods, you left school full of dreams, only to have your resume rejected again and again. You told your parents you were busy in Seafeld City, hiding your heartbreaking loneliness behind that lie.
Please, help me.
And Taita did the cold exclusion at school and the indifference of the adults who should have cared build a wall around your heart. One that made you afraid to open yourself up to the world again.
Yes.
When we were born, no one had to teach us how to smile. But who would have thought that one day, even smiling would become so hard? Once, our world was blessed by Aha's grace. A gentle world in canvas, painted in elation. For centuries, humans and Imagines lived freely together in that eternal haven. Until the Inter-Astral Peace Corporation violently tore us away from that sanctuary. They brought us their so-called inter-astral civilization, imposed their so-called standards of happiness, and told us that life's ultimate joy lies in self-focus, self-indulgence, and self-satisfaction. They flooded us with dazzling material desires.
Info an mich selbst, ich muss einen besseren nachher auch direkt sauber machen.
They fed arrogance and prejudice into our minds through the network, making us chase pleasure for ourselves and forget that true elation is found when we smile together. Wish power has turned into fuel. Credits jingle where heartfelt laughter used to ring. We drown in anxiety, competition, and an endless sense of not being enough.
Ja, der Energy war gut
And in all that noise, we can no longer hear Aha's gentle voice. Elation, the truest light of life itself, is being eaten away and replaced by the external.
You said it. I work myself to death for scraps, and my boss doesn't even notice. And those useless loudmouths online. They do nothing with their lives, yet constantly judge everyone else.
The IPC is nothing but a nest of vampires! They're feeding off of us!
Look around you. This land was once blessed by the master of elation. And yet now,
Alter, labert die einen Müll.
Overflowing with misery. Everyone's chasing their own happiness, but in doing so, they wound others without even noticing. Do you remember the moment I found happiness again?
Also ich glaube, die
It was when someone
werde ich nicht pullen, weil die ist für das
someone who is
Team und
suffering
das werde ich nicht spielen mit
just
der.
as I was smiled
Extra
at
fucking
me.
Even
through their pain, they gave me that smile. A smile filled with blessings. That smile saved my life. So listen well. Only by opening your heart
Sag jetzt schon
and
spielen, aber das ist halt
sharing your
nicht so.
smile
Ich glaube das andere, also ich glaube der Dot-Part ist halt besser für AOE und der Break-Part ist halt besser für Singletage.
It isn't just giving a smile.
Aber da meine fucking Aim auf E zu 6 ist, macht die irgendwie AOE
That
damit.
Aha bestowed upon us to smile. Join the Research Society of Happy Smiles. I'll help you rediscover the smile buried within
Ja,
yourself.
und Sende ist eh
And
tot, also
Aha
das kann ich
will
auch überhaupt
grant your life a transformation.
nicht.
Our mission doesn't end with finding our own smiles. We must bring them to the world and spread
Billy
true
ist halt,
happiness
also
across all
er könnte sich auf deinem
existence.
Account theoretisch lohnen, aber auch
While
irgendwie
others
nicht.
pray to the eons for their own desires,
Weil er ist halt
we,
Rob
the
Chacha,
true
halt der
followers of
Part
Aha,
wie ich
carry a
und so.
higher calling
Da ist ja kein
to
von.
fulfill their wish.
Hab's bisher auch nicht gebraucht.
To fulfill Aha's wish.
Gut, jetzt in den Modus,
Yes.
erst war ich
To still every cry of
weil
sorrow,
auch gar kein
to wipe
Support.
away
Ja,
every bitter tear.
das ist halt einfach mal
We
ruhiger.
will build, no, rebuild.
Also,
A world where
Vielleicht dreimal nicht.
smiles never fade and
Nicht diesen
elation
Motorrad sehen. Nein.
never dies.
Ich bin mal gespannt, wie morgen meine Linearpuls aus.
The speech is over. What's your take, Detective?
She's so far gone, it's hard to make sense of it.
Then let's not overthink it. Let's talk to her directly.
Einfach 1-10er bitte, Game, danke. Ich mir Puls für Lauma.
Miss Fullwish, I'm Kuchiba from the Department of Aberration Defense. I'd like to have a chat with you.
I see. You're here about the Sinwish Syndicate case, aren't you?
Aber du brauchst halt eigentlich Lucia, ja.
So, you were expecting us.
Weil kann gut sein, dass die Review wird, aber...
Oh, I heard the news. The entire Sinwish Syndicate massacred in Dovebrook District. Such a cursed place. They may not have been saints, but I still pray for them. May their souls rest in peace.
Wäre halt ganz nett, die Waffe noch zu haben.
How merciful of you.
Ich war noch gar nicht in seines drinne.
Though, rumor has it the Research Society of Happy Smiles had a few run-ins with them regarding recruitment, donations, turf. Sounds like plenty of reasons for conflict, don't you think?
Ich finde es aber krass, dass er den Linear-Banner wieder in
Are
drin
you
ist, ne?
suggesting we had the Sinwish Syndicate killed? For conflicted
Das ist der
interests?
schnellste Forster in Rerun.
Ja.
Whoa, wait, that's not what I said.
You know nothing about our finances. Every expense is
Das war jetzt im
covered
erster
by a
Hälfte, ja.
charitable foundation established with the compensation from 15 years ago. We don't need a single cent from our members.
Ja, denn wie lang?
When I heard about this tragedy, I personally allocated relief money for the victims' families to keep order and peace in Dovebrook. Tell me, Miss Kuchiba,
Ich muss Shio die Fans noch machen.
someone
Stimmt.
copied
Und
the
Deadly
Herald
Soul
of
für
Death
was? Nee, oder?
and
Das
slaughtered
erste Mal.
dozens. What
Aber
will
ich
your
will wissen,
Department
was
of
das ist.
Aberration Defense do this time?
We never released that detail. How do you know someone's imitating
Achso, ich habe
the
jetzt
Herald
Daria
of
auf meinem
Death?
Main-Account nochmal den Fallstyle gepult.
Ja.
War Jagd. Hab jetzt einen T7 Jan.
Isn't that what you've been waiting for? For the killer to slip up
Will ich einfach
so you can
sparen.
swoop in and tie
Also vielleicht
everything
will
up
ich jetzt den Account
nicely?
NX holen, da holt mein zweiter Account.
15 years have passed. You don't seriously believe we're still living in an age where information can be sealed off at will, do you?
Wen hast du
From the
gepult?
very day the murders occurred, the news has long since spread online. The Sinwish Syndicate paid a fortune for some ancient mask. And the next thing you know,
Was? Was?
they're all
Wie, was?
dead.
Was?
Seen
Ach, du wolltest
painted
echt
red
holen.
with traces of the bloody bloom.
Was hast du? Du bist wieder ultra abgehakt.
Please pay no attention to baseless rumors.
Rumors?
Ich habe ja auf meinem
And yet you're
Follow-up-Account
here.
habe ich ja
That
bloß Waffen
alone
gepult.
proves one thing.
Ja, die
The
C1 macht halt nicht
rumors
viel.
are true. And the new
Ja,
Herald
für
of Death
Zukunft einfach auf
really does
Beine.
exist.
Da weiß ich nicht, ob es sich
Otherwise,
lohnt.
why do you suspect me? Only someone who knows the original case could recreate it so perfectly, right?
Aus deiner Logik musst du dann auch im nächsten Feld tot sein,
Everyone,
oder nicht? Deswegen werde ich
You heard our conversation, didn't you?
Das sind halt die meisten.
The
die
Herald of
leider-
Death has returned.
So, ein, zwei
He's
Sätze
here.
sind dann.
Sunday ist auch noch nicht tot.
He's slain the entire Sinwish
Der
Syndicate.
spätestens hat die
He's
ganze Serie
back
so
to
viel.
relive
Ist
the
auch
carnage
Serie-Support,
of the
also viel Flash wieder
Phantasmal
gibt. Also.
Games.
Ja, aber den Unterschied
The
merkst du
Herald
halt
of
schon
Death?
bei, allein bei
Didn't the
Clara.
officials declare him executed? How has he appeared again?
He's immortal? A demon? He's back for revenge! He'll take revenge on everyone! We're doomed! Aren't gang
Ach
members
so,
weird people
da
who
sind
steal smiles from others? And isn't the best way to make bad people happy
Glaub mir,
to
du willst
erase
nicht
them from the world?
Kaiser.
Warum, wie
Wouldn't
gesagt,
that be doing something good?
Yeah, Sister Megatron is right. Those thugs deserved it.
Back from the dead? Lies! The IPC kept him alive to wield him as their weapon. You useless officials! 15 years ago, you failed to let him get away, and that's why he's back again now!
Everyone, there's no need to panic. Remember who you are. You are those who live beneath Aha's brilliance, who have claimed happiness and cast off the shackles of suffering. Once the herald of death fed on our fear and tears, that was the source of his power. Look at the smiles on the faces of those around you. There is no fear left in our hearts, no tears left in our eyes. All that remains is resolve, happiness, and faith in the elation. The Research Society of Happy Smiles will protect this world.
Da kann doch mal bitte jemand einen Ziegelstein in die Fresse werfen, die soll die Klappe halten.
The happy do not die, for even death cannot touch a heart filled with happiness.
What's going on? There's something very wrong about this woman.
Yes, as long as we're happy enough, there's nothing to fear. We won't die. Happiness is our weapon. Happiness will destroy the herald of death. Happiness will save this world. Operation Spread Happiness. Let happiness infect everyone and spread to every corner of the sky. Make the
Was ist das für eine Scheiße?
Make Lord Aha laugh until they cry for us.
Silence! My apologies, officers. I can't provide anything useful for now, but rest assured, I'll cooperate with any investigation from the Department of Aberration Defense or the Security Bureau. And of course, I'll fulfill my civic duty. Whether it's the newly emerged Herald of Death or the various upheavals surrounding the Phantasmoon Games, the Research Society of Happy Smiles.
Boah, kann mich nicht beschweren, bis auf die Tatsache, dass mich die gesamte Rede von Wünsch den HSR fast zum Einschlafen gebracht hat und sie der einzige Grund ist, warum ich mir jetzt eine halbe Energy reinpfeifen muss, um nicht einzuschlafen. Aber ansonsten geht's ganz gut. Und selbst?
Yearning within your hearts. Would you like to join us?
Ich frag mal einfach, spricht sich der Name wirklich wie das englische Wort für Alkohol aus? Liquor?
I'll pass. But I've got a feeling we'll meet again.
the stage and ignite the nightly sky. Your fate decides tonight. You can't deny.
Hi Shadow Demon, wie war der Stream? Was gab's bei dir?
May the master of elation watch
Und
over
danke für den
all
Raid. Sekunde.
and bless you with the everlasting smile.
There we go.
Let go of your obsession. Let go of the shadow in your arms. Let go of the...
Oh, kann mich nicht beschweren. Bis auf dass die letzten 10 Minuten mich fast zum Einschlafen gebracht haben und mich gezwungen haben, Energy zu nehmen.
Come, join your brothers. Let the gears grind to a halt. Let the hands fall still and end
Kein Problem.
life of yours that was never meant to be. Sorry. That day will come. But for now, there are more important things I must do.
What did you say?
Nothing. Never mind. Looks like Full Wish is a much slyer fish than expected. The bait was there. But she ignored it. And instead, she stirred up a whirlpool.
Ich bin gespannt.
Quite the opposite, actually. Not only did she take our bait, but she also flat out told us she couldn't care less about the hook.
Bin mal gespannt, wie es weitergeht.
Was there something I missed?
The bloody bloom mark from the Singwish Syndicate massacre. How did she know that detail? When we specifically obfuscated it with special mark, even in our internal reports. She broadcasted this information word for word, and even used it to stir up public sentiment, scattering it across the place like tossing blood-soaked feed into a fish pond.
Ay, ay, ay.
Now stopping the rumors from spreading will be even harder.
Well, maybe she has her connections, or
Das vorherige
maybe
war
she
Emporias.
made a
Oh,
lucky
Emporias
guess
wird
as one of the
lustig.
victims. Regardless, she's right about one thing. Trying to stop something from spreading today sure is a lot more difficult than 15 years ago.
So, Mr. Ashvale, did your lucky radar start blaring when it came to Full Wish?
Und ich habe immer noch die Hoffnung, dass
There's something very wrong about that woman. You saw the way she
Evanescia
played the
angepasst
crowd,
wird.
huh? I guarantee you that it had nothing to do with her public
Ansonsten
speaking
darf ich mich
skills.
damit rumärgern, wie
She
viel
could
Team um
very well be
Evanescia
a
rumbaue.
supplicant in disguise. Still,
Und mich nicht dann drüber
this
ärgere, dass
whole
einer
run
meiner
has been
Elation-Stars nichts
smooth to
mitbringt.
an unbelievable degree. We got our bearings in no time at all. So, let's keep our prized fish in the pond for now. Full Wish is not going anywhere.
You're right. It's too risky to make a direct move against a well-respected philanthropist and media tycoon. Maybe we should start with the people around her.
There were people from all walks of life at the gathering just now. Workers, suits, students, the elderly, and even Mechatrons. Judging by their crazed enthusiasm, I highly doubt they'd be willing to testify against Full Wish. But I have my ways.
Mr. Ashvale, coercive interrogation is strictly against the rules. Please refrain from doing it somewhere I can't...
Don't get the wrong idea. I meant an old friend that I spotted at the gathering. By the way, ever watch Daybreak Squadron? It's on Sunday nights at 8.
I thought you weren't a TV person.
Not me. Mr. N. He watches it.
Your monkey is quite the child at heart.
Anyway, come on. Let's go get an autograph from our heroic film star.
Is that him?
Shh.
What? You lost him?
Not.
Hey, why are you two following me?
Oh, we're just two grown-up fans of the Daybreak Squadron trying to get an autograph from Big Brother Magnus.
Mr. Ashvale, don't prank me like that. You really scared me.
Really? Cinderborn, the peacekeeper of our city, vanquisher of evil fiends, is scared of his own fans? Long time no see, Magnus.
You're not here for autographs, are you? I saw you two at the gathering. I don't understand. Why are you investigating Miss Fulwish? She's been nothing but a kind, lawful person who spreads happiness to others.
Und das macht dich nicht
You heard about what
misstrauisch.
happened with Sinwish Syndicate, I assume.
Then, was Miss Fulwish telling the truth?
The perpetrator left the same signature as the Herald of Death did 15 years ago.
So, did that monster really kill Mr. Polraven Costide? 15 years and he's back? This demon? How many more lives must he take?
Mr. Magnus, you're one of the survivors of the incident, right?
Yes. That monster took my parents that day. But what's the Sinwish Syndicate case got to do with Miss Fulwish?
Because that Herald of Death was executed 15 years ago. That's for certain. The Sinwish Syndicate case, on the other hand, has copycat written all over it. And Fulwish is a suspect.
So, just because we're survivors, we automatically become suspects? What? Are you gonna interrogate me too?
If that's what you want, Miss Kuchiba can arrange for it later. For now, I just want to ask you a few questions about the Smiles Society.
It doesn't matter if you have a few or 100 questions. I have nothing to say to you. 15 years ago, I was left all alone in this world. The so-called relatives closed in like a pack of hyenas, their eyes fixed solely on the compensation smeared with my parents' blood. Abuse, deception, expulsion. To them, I was nothing more than a walking money bag, an eyesore, a jinx. It was the society that gave me the chance to live the life I have now.
What about the Sinwish Syndicate then? If I recall correctly, they took care of you once. Old Polwave helped you deal with those relatives.
Listen, Mr. Ashvale, the debt I owe the Sinwish Syndicate will be paid. I will avenge them as a member of the Smile Society as well as the Daybreak Squadron. I'll rip the Herald of Death out from the shadows in their name and see justice served. That is my duty.
You're in over your head. The new Herald of Death is very dangerous. I doubt a handful of actors like you can achieve anything substantial.
You think we're just a couple of kids playing superheroes with masks, right? Well, you're wrong. My squad mates and I aren't the easy pushovers we used to be, Mr. Ashvale. I haven't had my transformation surgery yet, but I can already power a Mechatron warrior in battle. We are real heroes here.
Boys, let's stay on topic, shall we? I just wanted to have a few words about the society.
I have nothing to say to you either, Miss Kuchiba. Neither of you are getting a word out of me on this.
Well done, Magnus. Your loyalty to the Smile Society warms our hearts.
You're following me?
Not by choice. These IPC dogs made it clear that they intend to frame Miss Foolish. Oh, we're not going to just let this slide.
Oh, ihr wollt Stress? Na dann kommt
Would you
nur.
look at that? The hunters become the hunted.
What does it matter? If someone's looking for a beating, we'll gladly give it to them.
You have 5 minutes for questioning. So make it count, Mr. Asheville. They're all yours.
Never expected my first miracle as a supplicant to be teaching thugs. I mean lawful citizens, a lesson on the streets. Let's get this over with then. And if you want to join them too, Magnus, be my guest. Fair warning. I'm out of practice. If you get hurt, it's your problem.
These fists don't hurt at all.
Ja, das sehe ich ein bisschen anders. Und das war's mehr oder weniger. Gleich Sparksy und Yao Guang sind im Endeffekt ein Perpetuum mobile.
I'm sorry, Mr. Asheville. I have to stop you.
No, you don't. Der hat noch nicht mal seinen Satz zu Ende reden und war schon weg. Neuer Charakter ist immer so broken.
There's something seriously wrong with you all.
Enough! Are you really going to kill them?
What's the matter, defender of the city? Are you scared? This is the real Phantasmoon Games, Magnus. This is the bloody truth under the mask of the Elations game.
Ah, dieses Team ist aktuell viel zu
15
stark.
years ago, at dusk in this city, the Herald of Death tore people apart, one by one. Did he ever stop to ask even once, is it enough? I know you want to make something out of yourself, like the trailblazer of the Astral Express, and I know you want to catch the new Herald of Death and crush him like a bug, using the same methods he used against the
Wenn der
Sinless
nächste dann
Syndicate.
Angry Run mal kommt,
But
hol
here's
ich
the
mir immer
deal.
noch seine Waffe.
It's not your duty. And the Eonic game sure isn't a TV show where you get to play the hero and save the day. You mentioned a conversion surgery earlier. Are you saying that all society members underwent some kind of unknown modification? That figures. I was wondering why these people looked like they felt no pain at all. Humming along merrily even as they bled. Does this have anything to do with the surgery? Nothing to say? Fine by me. 3 minutes left. That's long enough for me to question them. Time to hurry and get some answers from these people while they're still on the ground. Hey, lackey, wake up.
Pain should not exist.
Jeez. Was haben die mit den Hirn?
Smile.
Was haben die denn?
Please,
Das ist doch nicht normal.
The laughter. Don't let it stop.
Was zum Fick? Wieso steht ihr alle wieder?
Those who suffer shouldn't exist.
What the heck happened to these people?
This is the small procedure that official members receive. They call it the happiness surgery. With a prick of the needle, no more than a mosquito's bite. The doctor puts this small thing inside your eyelids, even smaller than a synesthesia beacon, and more convenient. People who have had the surgery say that it soothes all your pain and suffering, past or present. Even your body becomes stronger, and your mind clearer and more focused. A state where you can truly receive happiness.
So, you haven't had this happiness surgery yet, right?
I'm not ready yet. I've been thinking it over. But the rest of the squadron had it, and they've all become happier. They say it's the necessary step to becoming a true superhero that safeguards everyone else's happiness. If I don't do it, then do I still deserve the name Cinderborn? Mr. Ashvale? What should I do?
The surgery won't make you stronger, nor will it help you get your revenge. These guys on the floor are proof enough. Remember the hesitation and fear you feel in this moment, Magnus. If people simply erase their perception of fear and pain instead of overcoming them, then those people will never find true strength. Go now. I have some cleaning up to do.
So, dann wollen wir mal.
So, did you, pry the answers you were looking for out of them?
These people have all been processed by the Smiles Society. Heck, who knows what method they used. It completely neutralized their ability to feel suffering and despair and gave them bodies like steel, incapable of feeling pain. Say, is this the kind of treatment that the Medical Ethics Committee would approve?
As if. I doubt they even bothered to submit an application.
Which means Fullwish has far more dirty laundry than we initially expected. The idea was to find the Herald of Death with the leads we had. But here we are, going deeper down an increasingly scarier rabbit hole.
Judging by their voices, these followers don't seem to have any ill intentions. In fact, they sound a lot more humane than most humans. If all this has nothing to do with the Herald of Death, then it matters little to our investigation. After all, how they pursue happiness is their own choice. Wouldn't you agree?
Are you serious, Kujiba?
It's only human instinct to avoid pain, right? Such avoidance doesn't go against the laws of nature, nor does it legally constitute a crime when the party involved was a voluntary participant.
Not a crime. Well, my instinct right now is telling me that this definitely has something to do with the Herald of Death.
Unfortunately, Mr. Ashvale, we need evidence to solve a case.
I'm here to follow my senses and dig up whatever's at the bottom of this. As for evidence, that's your headache. Besides, I don't think we need to turn over every stone to figure it out. If the new Herald of Death and Fullwish are connected, we'll be seeing another move soon enough. If I were her, I'd choose the brightest stage possible so this weapon could spread maximum panic.
The Star Rail Fest. Madame Pearl promised that top-level security would be deployed during the fest, as well as a contingency plan, robust enough to quell any crisis.
And you are staring right at him.
According to Sunday, the crow should lead me to Blade's whereabouts. Since it stopped here, that means...
I wasn't even looking for you. Yet here you are, throwing yourself into the fray. Consider me surprised.
We haven't even settled the score over the mask you stole from the Sinwish Syndicate. And now you're skulking around and following us? What's your deal?
What do you, or should I say, all of you want?
General Yao Guang of the Yutue has come to this world and is looking for you. Dragons clash in the wilderness, their ichor dark and yellow. In her divination, you will become a slave to your own violence, bringing a catastrophic end to all. I am in that future as well. The only violence within you that comes to my mind is Shuhu. The emanator of abundance who resurrected time and time again. The monster who turned planets into living beings and merged billions of people into flesh spheres. The Xianzhou fears that he is using your body to resurrect himself.
So, what's your plan? Kill me again.
Oh my. Things are getting a little heated. Should I get you both slushies?
Thank you.
I'll pass.
While General Yao Guang's divination may foretell a death battle between us, that doesn't necessarily mean it's the only interpretation. My experiences on the Express have shown me time and time again that even fates set in stone aren't entirely immovable. I have no intention of getting into a quarrel with you, but I need to make sure that the presence of the Stellaron hunters won't endanger my companions or the future of this planet. Thus, I must know your purpose here, Blade. What has Destiny's Slave written in your script?
He stated this trip would be connected to death.
Should I congratulate you?
Much obliged. In my experience, it's best not to get your hopes up too soon. Prophecies rarely unfold the way you expect. However, the General's divination isn't entirely baseless. Ever since my arrival here, I have been feeling restless. There's another power here beckoning me.
Is there another form of abundance in the world besides you?
Perhaps there is more than one.
Das kann ja heiter werden.
Are you referring to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus? Or the Elixir Seekers?
Something far more dangerous.
Do they have support from other factions?
Unclear.
As such, I'll keep an eye on you until everything settles. Just like you did in the past. That's as far as I'll go.
Did you two just agree to some weird collaboration before me?
In a way.
I'll leave that matter in your hands, Silver Wolf.
I don't get it. That good-for-nothing detective didn't even blink an eye before selling us out to Pearl. And you still plan on working with him?
There are things only he can get done.
Hey, you two! Why the long faces? On land blessed by the Master of Elation, frowning is bad manners.
Ich geb dir gleich.
Smile.
Schlechtes Benehmen.
Whether you're hungry or full, poor or rich, the laughter is with you. Would you be interested in
Wenn ich
learning
mich
about
schlecht
our
benehme,
Research Society of Happy
hol ich meinen
Smiles?
Ziegelstein aus der Tasche und hau dir ins Gesicht.
Thank you, but I'll pass. Another one. How many people have been talking to us about happiness today?
Well, 6, exactly. Locals say ever since the Sinwish Syndicate case, this Research Society of Happy Smiles has exploded in size.
That gang's fall left a power vacuum, and the Research Society of Happy Smiles filled it like a fast-growing fungus. Even those who were once resistant or indifferent got swept up in it.
I think I'm starting to get a better picture now. Is this, by any chance, tied to what you're preparing to do in the Phantasmoon games?
Not only me. It might also be tied to the ominous fate General Yao Guang warned about. The one looming over this world. A few days ago, when I used the tuning power to help her intervene at SparksyCon, I caught a strange sound echoing in people's minds.
A strange sound?
Yes. Cheerful, happy laughter echoing in their heads. Oh, without those gangsters, this street's much cleaner now.
The so-called voice of Aha those society recruiters claim to hear? Could the Joy Seeker truly be so passionate about universal redemption?
Whatever that is, it's not Aha's laughter. From the moment I set foot on this street, I've been using my tuning ability to sense the residents' minds. Miss Tingyun, allow me to correct you. Those connected to the Research Society of Happy Smiles number not 6, but 42. Each of them carries the same sound. Identical laughter, looping endlessly like a broken record.
Mind control? Or something worse?
Are you trying to say that this is tied to the harmony?
My apologies. I dare not make such wild assumptions.
No, this isn't the work of any tuner. It feels like a barrier, born from the human mind itself, to numb the unbearable pain it cannot endure. Like a worn-out tape recorder hidden deep in the subconscious, repeating the same thing over and over. I am happy. I am happy.
Wenn du das oft genug sagst, glaubt ihr ja dran. Aber trotzdem.
Whose divine handiwork is this supposed to be now?
Wherever this laughter comes from, causing so many people to self-deceive in perfect unison while enduring pain is well beyond the capabilities of a mere charitable group. Beneath these calm waters, the undercurrents are far more turbulent than anyone imagines.
The bad news just keeps coming. Dunhung's gone off on his own and Madame Yao's
Was
completely
zur Hölle
vanished.
ist mit dem Licht? Auf Sundays Nase kaputt.
The bird I entrusted to General Yao Guang has seemingly gone silent. I can't share its vision anymore. I can't even feel her thoughts through it. But I know it hasn't faded. That means she's still in this world somewhere.
Let's pray she returns soon, with some news to pierce through all this fog. Otherwise, this Arcadia built on happiness will crumble fast and fall into the abyss. Blurry QR Cult? That's an unusual name.
Why would the author of Fluffy Across the Blue have such a pen name? You're taking it a bit too literally. But
Ja, es gibt Leute, die wollen nicht erkannt werden.
Someone who can draw something that cute must have a warm, gentle heart.
Naja, muss nicht sein.
I heard the Fluffy's been running for half a year in a magazine. At first, it wasn't very popular in Plain Arcadia. But after that memory bubble movie, A Holy Grail Stay Night, Old Odie produced, became a massive hit. The Astral Express's adventure stories spread far and wide, and the Fluffy started gaining popularity. Now the latest chapter, The Sacred Flames Return, Amphorius's creation, is sold out everywhere. This cult sure knows a lot about our journey. Must be a galactic fan of the Express crew. Yes, you've told us the story of Cinderborn 10 times since we got back from Perlux Tower.
Okay.
According to the address the Perlux employee gave us, it looks like we've arrived at a familiar place.
For such a small place, Dovebrook District is really full of hidden talents.
Turn left at the first intersection, then turn right, go straight for 200 meters. Wait, this is the Furbobo Weekly newspaper? Oh, don't tell me the author of the Fluffy is actually a Furbo. No wonder he rarely shows his face. Come on, let's go upstairs. In the Research Society of Happy. The Fluffy goes puff, puff, puff.
Oh, der ist gut.
Please come in. Let me guess. Your next line is... Why are you here? What's the problem? I'm the magazine's founder, its president, and its editor-in-chief. It's only logical that I'd be sitting here.
Dann bezahlt die scheiß Verbos.
$1 million? President Nihilux has already been behind on behind on everyone's wages for months. If it weren't for the money, who'd risk their neck being a tabloid journalist, sneaking photos of the bigwigs on the Astral Express? Who doesn't pay wages has no right to sit here. They belong in the underworld.
Idiots. Without me,
you'd all have been locked up in some Department of Aberration Defense painting prison long ago. And you still have the gall to demand wages from your savior. Have you ever heard of the sensational serial thief case, Phantom Furbomorph? It happened in the year 1996 of the Arcadian calendar.
I'm sorry! I was wrong! I shouldn't have talked back! I'm sorry for being born a Furbo!
The fuck?
Beep boob! Even if you've got dirt on us, making us work for free is way too ridiculous! We've had enough! We've overthrown the boss! We've got a new president now! Please, stand up for us!
Welcome, traveler. Furbo Hot Pot requires a reservation. Rumors are 10,000 credits apiece, and if you're looking to hire a hitman, just head right down the hall to the storeroom. Oh, or maybe... You came to meet the brilliant, charming, and universally adored blurry QR cult. Well then, truth be told, that person is actually... Who could it be?
Once you rule out all the wrong answers, only one truth remains. The only one here who can actually draw is you, Nihilux. Your blurry QR cult.
You saw right through me. As a reward for seeing through my disguise, how about an autograph or a photo?
Wie wär's mit Lizenzgebühren?
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Nihilux. You can also call me by my
Außerdem,
pen
wie
name,
zur Hölle
Blurry QR
bist du an Mitarbeiterkarte gekommen? Das frage ich mich eher. Wie hast du das geschafft?
No wonder you were tagging along back at Perlux Tower, acting like you knew us so well. Wait... This blurry QR cult persona isn't a fake, is it?
Identity is just a mask and a body. Real or fake, it's all in how you see it. At the very least, for now, there's no other blurry QR cult around who could show up at Star Rail Fest for a live signing and hype up the Astral Express, right?
So, you already know why we're here.
Just a little deduction, that's all. The news about Star Rail Fest is already everywhere online. Knowing how that perfectionist Madame Pearl operates, she's definitely pulling strings to make your collaboration a success.
Sure.
Naturally, having me step in was part of her plan.
If that's the case, will you...
That said, I'll have to respectfully decline.
Hätte mich
Not
jetzt
to
auch
brag,
gewundert.
but Fluffy Across the Blue is ridiculously popular in this world. If tickets weren't limited, the line would wrap around the planet twice and a half. That's not a signing event, but a public execution, right?
You're not wrong. I guess.
Yeah, that does sound pretty horrifying.
So tell me, Miss Nihilux, do you really have the right to refuse us? You've used the crew's likenesses and adventure experiences without permission. Surely you owe us some form of compensation.
Why are we talking about this all of a sudden?
Today, on behalf of the entire Astral Express crew, for your violation of our publicity rights, emotional damages, and lost wages, I hereby demand 1.6 billion credits.
How did you work that out?
Believe it or not, I don't have a single coin on me right now.
That's impossible. Just your royalties alone should have made you rich.
Due to, unknown circumstances, my luck with money hasn't been great. But I get what this is really about. You're not only after cash, are you? I'll show up at Star Rail Fest. Is that good enough for you?
Nah, works.
Then it's settled. Thank you, Colt.
That said, I also hope the two of you, as the original inspirations, will take some time to familiarize yourselves with Fluffy Across the Blue before attending the exhibition, so you won't be caught off guard by fans' questions. Time to attend Miss Nilux's class. Please follow me.
Okay. Dann lass mal hören.
Miss Nilux's mini class is officially in session.
Oh Gott.
If you have any questions, feel free to ask at any
Wenn
time.
ich nicht auf Koffein wäre, würde ich einschlafen.
Miss Colt, why did you pick the Astral Express as the theme for your comic?
Well, I'm all about realism, but sadly, my previous works like Acheron's Godslay, Galaxy Ranger Saga, and dozens of others all got cancelled. If you hadn't beaten Iron Tomb and boosted its popularity, this one would have been cancelled too. Let's not ask sad questions, all right?
Sorry.
All right, pay attention. The cute little critter in the center of the image is Baseball Raccoon, the main character of Fluffy Across the Blue. Just recently, March Bunny and Woof Woof Dawn found her in a trash can. At that moment, a terrifying monster is causing havoc on the space station. It tries to spit fire at Baseball Raccoon, but the flames don't burn through the trash can. Instead, it sets the trash on fire, and the stench knocks the monster out.
Interesting. Okay. Ich bin gleich wieder da.
Unter dem Mondschein beginnt die Nacht. Fate ist da, die Bühne ist gemacht. Pokémon, Gacha, Anime, Flair. Müde Augen, doch die Stimmung ist mehr. Verpeilt auch immer am Ziel vorbei. DH und Vesadel sind immer dabei. Abends streamen, bis die Nacht uns ruft. Fate ist hier, der Chat hat Luft. Fate ruft alle, komm und spiel. Abenteuer mit Stil. Von Tevat's Wind bis Arknights Glanz. Gemeinsam tanzen wir im Sternentanz. Um 10 ist Schluss, doch bis dahin tauchen wir ein, wohin die Games uns ziehen. Scatterbrained, ein Lacher mehr. Fates Humor bringt uns immer her. Verpeilt, doch immer am Ziel vorbei. Der hier und Vesadel sind immer dabei. Abends streamen, bis die Nacht uns ruft. Fate ist hier, der Chat hat Luft. Fate ruft alle, komm und spiel. Abenteuer mit Stil. Von Tevat's Wind bis Arknights Glanz. Gemeinsam tanzen wir im Sternentanz. Anime schauen, die Zeit vergeht. Die Welt ist bunt, wohin sie auch weht. Mit Fate durch die Nacht, so frei und klar. Jedes Abenteuer ist wunderbar. Also folgt dem Ruf, sei mit dabei. Mit Fate wird's nie langweilig, glaub mir, sei frei. Pokémon, Gacha und Anime-Vibe, komm in den Stream, es ist deine Zeit. Fate ruft alle, komm und spiel, Abenteuer mit Stil. Von Teywards Wind bis Arknights Glanz, gemeinsam tanzen wir im Sternentanz. Anime schauen, die Zeit vergeht. Unter dem Mondschein beginnt die Nacht. Fate ist da, die Bühne ist gemacht. Pokémon, Gacha, Anime, Flair. Müde Augen, doch die Stimmung ist mehr. Verpeilt auch immer am Ziel vorbei. DH und Vesadel sind immer dabei. Abends streamen, bis die Nacht uns ruft. Fate ist hier, der Chat hat Luft. Fate ruft alle, komm und spiel. Abenteuer mit Stil. Von Teywards Wind bis Arknights Glanz. Gemeinsam tanzen wir im Sternentanz. Um 10 ist Schluss, doch bis dahin tauchen wir ein, wohin die Games uns ziehen. Scatterbrained, ein Lacher mehr. Fates Humor bringt uns immer her. Verpeilt, doch immer am Ziel vorbei. Der hier und Vesadel sind immer dabei. Abends streamen, bis die Nacht uns ruft. Fate ist hier, der Chat hat Luft. Fate ruft alle, komm und spiel. Abenteuer mit Stil. Von Teywards Wind bis Arknights Glanz. Gemeinsam tanzen wir im Sternentanz. Anime, schau, die Zeit vergeht. Die Welt ist bunt, wohin sie auch weht. Mit Fate durch die Nacht, so frei und klar. Jedes Abenteuer ist wunderbar. Also folgt dem Ruf, sei mit dabei. Mit Fate wird's nie langweilig, glaub mir, sei frei. Pokémon, Gacha und Anime-Vibe, komm in den Stream, es ist deine Zeit. Fate ruft alle, komm und spiel. Abenteuer mit Stil. Von Teywards Wind bis Arknights Glanz. Gemeinsam tanzen wir im Sternentanz. Anime, schauen, die Zeit vergeht. Unter dem Mondschein beginnt die Nacht. Fate ist da, die Bühne ist gemacht. Pokémon, Gacha, Anime, Flair. Müde Augen, doch die Stimmung ist mehr. Verpeilt auch immer am Ziel vorbei. DH und Vesadel sind immer dabei. Abends streamen, bis die Nacht uns ruft. Fate ist hier, der Chat hat Luft. Fate ruft alle, komm und spiel Abenteuer mit Stil. Von Teewats Wind bis Arknights Glanz. Gemeinsam tanzen wir im Sternentanz. Um 10 ist Schluss, doch bis dahin tauchen wir ein, wohin die Games uns ziehen. Scatterbrained, ein Lacher mehr. Fates Humor bringt uns immer her. Verpeilt, doch immer am Ziel vorbei. Der hier und wir Sadel sind immer dabei. Abends streamen, bis die Nacht uns ruft. Fate ist hier, der Chat hat Luft. Fate ruft alle, komm und spiel Abenteuer mit Stil. Von Teewats Wind bis Arknights Glanz. Gemeinsam tanzen wir im Sternentanz. Anime, schau, die Zeit vergeht. Die Welt ist bunt, wohin sie auch weht. Mit Fate durch die Nacht, so frei und klar. Jedes Abenteuer ist wunderbar. Also folgt dem Ruf, sei mit dabei. Mit Fate wird's nie langweilig, glaub mir, sei frei. Pokémon, Gacha und Anime-Vibe, komm in den Stream, es ist...
Weiter geht's.
Miss Colt, why is she the protagonist?
Readers today value immersion, and a character who has no memory of their past is, of course, the best choice.
I don't know anything about my past either, so why didn't you pick me?
Even though Little Raccoon joined the Express the latest, she's left behind so many stories across different worlds that there are even rumors in the Lafu's prison about her beating up alien life forms. With material this crazy, not making it the main character? I might disagree, but I absolutely wouldn't.
So every time you land somewhere, you just run around to get more screen time, huh?
March, the Fluffy is just a comic. Outside of this, the author and the readers, every character in this world, aren't we all the protagonists of our own lives?
That sounds so passionate, Miss Colt. I totally get it now.
And so, the unruly baseball raccoon, the quiet woof with Dawn, and the lively March Bunny formed a trio everyone loves. Actually, I have a question too. Ever since I got punched in the face by sales numbers, I've grasped a universal truth. In today's world, fluffy, cute animals aren't always a crowd pleaser.
Seriously? Even I feel like I can't compete with Pom Pom's cuteness.
Designing the adult versions took some work. After defeating the monster, Baseball Raccoon accepted an invitation from the other fluffy animals and boarded the Fluffy. Here, the protagonist meets 3 big animals with distinct personalities. First, the adorable and universally loved conductor, Pom Pom. Beside them is the elegant navigator, Miss Hime-Cat.
I know! That's Hime-Cat! Her original inspiration is Himeko. Oh, please don't tell her!
And the big brown dog on the other side, see? His name will shock you. That's right, he's...
Jetzt bin ich gespannt.
Mr. Yang!
Just Mr. Yang.
Wow.
Your taste in naming is indeed extraordinary.
Dabei bist du Autor der Namen.
Anyway,
Und bei Namen bist du genauso kreativ wie
creatures
ich.
boarded the Fluffy Express and set off on their journey. As for the plot, it's pretty much the same as what you've all experienced, just with a bit of artistic tweaking to suit plain Arcadia's audience. A tiny bit.
Ah, yes.
In the comic world, which is even more cutthroat than the Phantasmoon games, if you don't cater to the reader's tastes, it's nearly impossible to survive. Once upon a time, great comic artists had the luxury of 100 chapters to build things up. Now, readers within 100 pages done. Readers today are hard to please. And authors have to come up with ever more shocking and sensational material. Doesn't this remind you of the Phantasmoon games?
Sind die Bosse abgehauen, als die euch gesehen haben?
Ich habe mit Wolfi zusammen gespielt. Wir haben halt
Looks like you're all familiar with
Kill
the
die
characters
Bosse.
from the Fluffy. Now,
Der einzige Boss,
let me talk about some of the creative
war der Tore, den
challenges
mussten
I'm
wir einmal
facing.
resetten. Weil keiner von uns einen Waker hatte.
Wofür braucht ihr bei Tutoren einen Waker?
Weil das die Challenge war. Dass man, und wenn du halt Waker durch, also Hexerei, wenn du halt Waker dann durch Minette ersetzt.
It's her
Bisschen
turned
Krise.
into a cute little animal?
So, ich kann ja die Gerichte schon mal kochen für die Woche.
Yes, this is the character, and you're the inspiration behind her. But even for someone as interesting as you, there are many backstories that readers don't care about, don't want to know, or don't feel obliged to understand.
Ja, ich hoffe, Amazon ist dies ein bisschen schneller als der
A comic
angegeben.
artist's job is to capture the most interesting
Weil da muss ich
parts
nicht bis
and
Donnerstag
present
warten, um
them
die
to the
zusätzlichen
readers.
USB-Ports einzubauen.
The cute and clever one is March Bunny. The unruly but reliable one is Baseball Raccoon. This is
Vor
what
allen
we
Dingen
call
das
a
Problem ist, ich
concrete
muss dann
archetype paired with an
im
abstract
Endeffekt meinen
character.
PC komplett
And
abkabeln,
the
einbauen
abstract side of
und
the character
testen, bevor
will
ich wieder,
only be further
bevor ich alle Kabel
simplified in
anschließen
the
kann.
eyes of the
Und das wird
readers.
nervtötend.
So, how
Okay,
do
du
you
hast ja
think
fast
the
mal Mitleid.
readers across the universe view you nameless?
Ja, das war's dann. Genshin. Wir könnten ja mal erst am Weg bald
Well said. Your heroic deeds
Ich
and
bin dran, die
accomplishments
HS-Story zu
drew
machen.
my attention.
Ja, ich
And
habe
your
irgendwann mal
demeanor gave me
angefangen.
inspiration for the character in the Fluffy. But while the hero
ist bisher
identity
auch
boosts the character's popularity, it also becomes a
Und ich hoffe immer noch, Evanestia wird ein bisschen geändert.
That's why the little animals in the Fluffy have to defeat even more
Weil nach
powerful
aktuellem
villains
Stand ist 10
and keep
TPS.
upping the ante to get more applause
Ja,
from the
mit dem,
audience.
mit
In
Animation auch
turn,
nicht.
the reader's perceptions and expectations constrain the character's growth.
Ja, muss.
If she acts out of line, the popularity will crash. If she can't come up with new ideas or grow stronger, the audience will soon lose interest in the comic. Unfortunately, the creation of
Die
Fluffy
Seite vom
Across the
gemeinsamen
Blue
Chat
is
lädt
now
nicht,
stuck at this very
Oh, du
awkward
bist drin.
bottleneck. Honestly,
wenn man Adblocker
after
aktiviert,
drawing
funktioniert die
comics for
nicht.
so long, I've
Also
pretty
zumindest bei
much
mir nicht.
run out of ideas.
Ich habe momentan nur 2
Hundreds of amber eras
Von
ago,
3.
Ja,
people
ich hab
would
nur
laugh
einen
out loud
an.
just from seeing a cat do a backflip.
Und selbst der funktioniert schon nicht richtig.
Now, to get the same kind
Ja,
of enthusiastic
YouTube war
reaction,
halt
you'd
den
probably
ganzen
need to
Film halt
have
immer
that
irgendwie Probleme
cat
mit Blockern.
fight
Ich
a
weiß nicht, was die haben.
Mechatron in
Dann
a
sollen sie nicht so
one-on-one
mit der
showdown
Werbung
in
übertreiben.
Perlux Tower. Although the Fluffy specials are selling like crazy, doing side stories without progressing the main plot isn't a long-term solution. Ever since all the gossip memo keepers I hired got wiped out in Amphorius,
Lest du
my
irgendwo
source of
einer bei
intel's
einer
been
mit
drying up
Konzert.
fast. But if someone Ben from the Astral Express could quietly feed me a few juicy insider secrets from the Phantasmoon games, imagine the reader's reaction when the next chapter drops. Whoa! Does blurry QR code have a time machine or what? Oh, that'd totally save the Fluffy's future sales. After all, my little Furbo crew already works for you. Just have them slip me a copy of the Phantasmoon Games press release. Let's call it buying your exclusive adaptation.
Egal was passiert, ich hole mir Evanestia.
We'll do a 50-50 split.
Ja, weil du dumm bist. Nachdem, was ich gesehen habe, ist, glaube ich, auch Silberwolf der bessere DPS.
Ich kann auch versuchen, mir beide zu holen, das ist jetzt nicht das Problem.
Ja, aber da ich nicht kenne, musst du erst
Evanestia hole ich mir auf jeden Fall. Wenn dann noch was überbleibt, hole ich mir noch Silberwolf. Level 999.
Just wait for my appearance at Star Rail Fest. Star Rail Fest, a grand
Und ich warte noch auf den Nation Trailblazer, weil der wird lustig.
Das war ein Kampf. Nee, das war das, also die Challenge war alle easy. Aber mit Kano zu reden, das war ein Kampf.
Heroes and devils dancing together in plain
Auch hat eigentlich nichts mehr Sinn machen, dass du zu denen gehst, dann wären wir 3-3, aber egal. Wenn man so viel Geld hat, dass man C4 Charts Level 1 hat, dann hab ich das minimal aufgeregt, jo.
Ach so, ja. Wenn es 5-Star sind.
A supplicant is the master of wish power. But wish power can also become the shackles that bind the
supplicant. Ein Job, der gut bezahlt und dann 3 Monate sparen muss. Also irgendwie
desires.
ist so viel Sinn, aber egal.
Love
Das ist ja der klassische Way, keine Ahnung vom Game, aber Hauptsache 3 Jahre
resembles fear. What commands wish power isn't only
und hat dann auf seiner Columbina 2-Piece HP, 2-Piece EM.
Thank
ja, als 4er-Set
These notes will really be a big help to her.
Hier sollte man nicht einfach zu viele Charaktere holen und man sich einfach
so glad to be of help.
For generations. Vor allem bei dem Artefakt-Core
attempted to enter the Phantasmoon Games, hoping to rely on the Aeon's immense power to lift the curse afflicting the Grafia bloodline.
Es ist halt, guck den
Some came close to the mask, but could only watch as history passed them by.
Hier 30 KT for free.
Others wore it, only to fail in the end. That was until 400 years ago, when your great-great-grandfather Hero won the Phantasmoon Games, and successfully gained an audience with Aha.
Dass du sau aufpassen musst, nicht zu übergreifen.
The family's curse was not broken.
Meine Skirk, die hat glaube ich 3 KT.
Just as the god of destruction cannot cradle a bouquet, so too is the god of elation powerless against a curse, such as the cycle of cause and effect.
Father, are you wondering what it was that healed me?
I know you're keeping something from me, but I don't care what cured you
Auf
15
jeden
years
Fall
ago.
ein Krampf mit dem zu spielen.
As long as you're alive, I can wait until the day you're ready to tell me. Still, as a father, there are things I must say, even if you don't want to hear them. As an artist, I'm fascinated by fleeting lives. They struggle, suffer, and in doing so, reveal a brilliance worthy of time's memory.
Als Ersatz-DPS ist ja, naja.
As a father, I can't stand by and watch my daughter walk into tragedy.
Nee, warte mal,
I bless
die
you to be
Columbina
the
hatte
hero,
2-Piece EM.
to welcome the same end as Akivili. All the words I could never speak.
Der Waka hatte 2-Piece Attack, 2-Piece EM, so.
The road ahead is shrouded by
Ein Waka
uncertainty.
mit 80 EM.
And that's why someone must take the first step to trailblaze a path
Weil
others
Finns
can
Waka
follow.
C0 ist und Kanos Waka C6.
I can't stop you. even though every part of me
Hat man nicht
wishes
gemerkt,
you'd
weil
stay.
der hat kein Damage gemacht.
This is your choice. My daughter's choice. All I can do is stand by you quietly.
Ich glaube,
Pray you
Finns
come back
C0
safely.
war mit einem guten Set, hat mir Damage gemacht.
Do you still remember the bedtime story I used to tell?
Aber Nicole sieht eigentlich
They
nach
say
einem
there was
Mastpol
once a
aus.
princess in the sky.
Inwiefern Mastpol?
Day and night
Das
she
war Bennett.
painted in her celestial garden, untouched
Ja,
by the
also-
joys and sorrows of the mortal world. One night,
Oh,
a
für mich.
thunderous sound echoed from her
Aus
painting.
irgendeinem Grund spiele ich aktuell mit dem Gedanken, mir ein neues
She
Ducky zu
stepped
holen.
inside. Through
Noch
seas of
eins, let's
flowers,
go.
across mountains,
Nie wieder Attack-Scanner
until she
spielen, Bruder.
reached the
Okay,
world's
okay.
edge.
Nein, das auch nicht, aber
There
meine
stood
Haupt-GPS sind
an
halt
ancient
alles
tower.
keine Textgelder.
So tall, it pierced the heavens. So
Hey,
vast,
könnt ihr Design
it seemed to
scrollen?
hold the universe itself.
Gar nicht.
Climbing the endless staircase, the princess reached the summit. And from there, she saw the world beyond her garden. In the distance, she heard cries, the voices of people burning in raging fire. From that tower of infinity, descended the world painter to walk the mortal realm.
So, ganz schön da
With a
fest.
single stroke of her brush, she brought forth 1,000 imaginae, turning the tide against
So, und ich
destruction.
muss mir jetzt überlegen, was ich am
To
Samstag
go where
mache.
there are cries,
Erst
to
am Morgen
go
um halb
where there
5
are
Gold.
flames.
T6
That is the meaning of Marauder.
So sagt man Schlafrhythmus.
So.
But beyond the family name, my
Kriegen wir mit der
interpretation of
nächsten
our
Genshin-Version
ancestors'
neues
name,
Gebiet?
Graphia,
Keine Ahnung, ist mir
is
egal.
also the hope I
Mondstadt
place
soll
in
das
you.
letzte Glied kriegen.
Here we go. Whatever choice you make. If this is truly what you want,
Was dann?
then go.
Ich habe gerade Waka-Kalks gesehen mit
Use those
Nicole.
steps blazed upon trails to paint the world as you see it.
Ist immer noch scheiße.
Wie viel macht er
Thank
denn?
you, Dad.
123.
Ey Mensch, er macht jetzt mehr als meine Kitchen.
Ein
By the way,
4-5-Star-Team.
how's your health? You haven't picked up any bad habits like smoking or drinking while I was away, have you?
As the Dean of Graphia Academy, I still have to set a good example for my students. It's just, my tendinitis keeps acting up. My herniated disc is getting worse. Here, Michael. How long will you be staying?
Alter, ist der scheiße.
At least until the lunar cycle shifts.
Ja.
I'll stay here in plain Arcadia until then.
Alarm sagt, ja, der ist jetzt scheiße, aber warte auf Nicole. Ja, jetzt ist Nicole da und nächstes
I
Jahr nicht.
see.
Jetzt macht er 10k mehr DPS.
If only
Vorher
the
war er doch
phantasm
so bei
would stay
110,
full
glaub ich.
forever. Here we go. Safe travels on the trails ahead.
Hello, everyone! Welcome to Foolish TV's special news segment, Arcadian Morning Report. I'm your
Ja,
host,
von welchem Char soll ich mir als erstes einen Ducky holen?
Was ist der fix? Ducky.
The Star Rail Fest
Ein Ducky Makura.
funded by Prolux Corp and constructed by Turbogen Heavy Industries has officially been completed.
Es gibt 3 Charaktere, die ich mir holen will. Aber ich weiß nicht, welchen ich zuerst holen soll.
only a day for the Skyline's lookout cloud to take on a completely new look.
Ich meine, die Dinger sind nicht so billig.
Starting today, the Lookout Cloud line
Dann
is
erst recht kein.
opening up its stop for the Star Rail Fest
Ich bezahle pro Ding mindestens 65 Euro.
Dann erst recht kein.
Das ist ohne Kissen.
Dann sowieso kein.
Jolofu area and Tenaconi area, showcasing the legendary adventures of the Astral Express. The Infurious area, which is currently under construction, will open in due course.
For this event, Prolux cordially invites several crew members of the Astral Express to visit and be interviewed, including the Trailblazer, who recently joined the Phantasmoon Games as a supplicant.
That is certainly something to look forward to. I heard Perlux has also invited Blurry QR Cult, the author of Fluffy Across the Globe, for a signing session. It'll be the first time the author reveals their true face in public.
An exhibition to gather wish power. Now that's an interesting scheme. Leave it to Pearl to come up with such a bizarre idea. Perlux excels at creating dreams for both children and adults. And the Astral Express is exactly the kind of otherworldly dream that fascinates the people of this world.
Sometimes I wonder if Jade invited us here with the intention of giving her colleagues a winning edge in the Phantasm Moon games.
For Pearl,
Und ich
this
muss mit dem nächsten
ionic
Einkaufsliste mal,
game
wie
is
ich das nächste Mal einkaufen
probably
gehe, muss
also
ich
a
mir
good
eine Einkaufsliste schreiben.
opportunity
Ich habe keine
to
Möglichkeit mehr.
observe and study the way we operate.
Though, compared to our usual opponents,
Frage
this
ist eher,
Intellitron
alle
executive is a
verschwunden?
surprisingly rational decision maker. Her proposal for cooperation seems more trustworthy than most.
It's not rationality that concerns me. It's the irrational factors. Exactly. News of the Dovebrook bloodbath has already blown up online. The Department of Aberration Defense tried to clamp down on the rumors, but plenty of people are still linking it to the Herald of Death from 15 years ago. With such a large crowd gathering there, this exhibition could very well become a target for the new Herald of Death.
Pearl must have contingency plans for situations like this, right?
Whatever Pearl has planned, we must consider the possibility that the Herald of Death might attack the venue. We won't just be there to showcase the Astral Express to the
Was meinst
people
du,
of
wie
this
viele
world.
USB-Ports
We'll
braucht ein
also
Rechner?
need to stay on high alert for any suspicious activity.
It's about time. You should get going.
Wieso nur ein?
Nicht mal alle.
Um ein USB-Hub anzuschließen.
Okay. Ja gut.
Looks like the heavy burden of documenting our travels falls on
Na gut, ich habe
yours
2
truly once
USB-Hubs
again.
angeschlossen.
I'll make sure to snap tons of pics so I can tell you
Am besten
guys
im
all
USB-Hub.
about the exhibition when we get back.
Nein, die laufen getrennt.
Star Rail Fest, here we come.
Leisure comes easy. Pity that I struggle
Als ich die das letzte Mal ineinander gesteckt habe, ist mein Power-Tab durchgebrannt. Und das Ding war nicht billig.
Please prepare to board. Oh, if it isn't the heroes of the Astral Express.
Ja, deshalb habe ich einen Unpowered-Tab. Und am Donnerstag baue ich mir nochmal 7 Ports ein.
Super duper Arcadian
Auch
honor.
mal unbedingt.
And can you believe it? Turns out I'm the lucky one.
Nicht.
Oh, I could already feel everyone's enthusiasm turning into waves of wish power along the way. No wonder everyone's running around with such high spirits.
Vor allem dann kann ich entweder das Ladekabel benutzen, das ich eigentlich an meinen PC angeschlossen habe.
Ich weiß nicht, für was du so viele brauchst. Ich habe einen für mein ein Maus, ein Tastatur. Dann habe ich
Please stay seated and hold on tight.
Ja, ich bräuchte eigentlich nicht so viele Ladekabel, weil meine Geräte haben ja alle USB-C. Ich könnte dieses Ladekabel sogar benutzen, um meinen Controller an meinen PC anzuschließen. Wahrscheinlich. Ich habe es noch nicht ausprobiert, ob das geht. Aber es würde wahrscheinlich funktionieren.
Hurry up, hurry up! We'll miss out if...
Are those hired cosplayers over there?
Chat, I've made it in safely! For those who couldn't get tickets, you can catch the entire fest through my live stream today! Next to me is my partner... wait, what are you doing?
'Tis I, Cold Dragon Young, Don Hung.
Where'd you get that mask from? It looks so weird.
Such trifles matter not. What doth matter most is securing the autograph of Master Blurry QR Code upon this book of mine.
The signing event hasn't even started yet.
Besides, Xianzhou people don't talk like that.
What's our motto?
Stars we soar! The Express is our home! One crew, one heart! We'll never roam!
Wow! That's some next level phantom energy!
Astral Express! We love you! We love the Trailblazer! Our 7 and our home! Astral Express! We love you! We love the conductor! Himiko and Wells!
Ich jetzt mal fertig mit dem Scheiß.
Shh, this isn't Amphorius, you know. Watch what you say. The family's got ears everywhere. It's best if we keep quiet about Mr. Sunday while we're out in public. Want to take a photo together, Himiko?
No, thanks. I'd take tense negotiations with Pearl over getting mobbed by my own fans any day.
Who'd have thought there'd be social situations that even Himiko's afraid of? If Don Hung and Mr. Yang were here, I can't even imagine the looks on their faces. What a sight. Truly. Exactly. That's just how we roll. So many fans out there. Even more than the crowd that came to welcome us at the station when we landed. It's kinda going to my head. Oh, hold on. That's not good. We need to be on high alert. Who knows if that supplicant is hiding in the crowd, plotting something against us and our fans. So, I'm gonna brave the danger and check things out myself.
Oh, I've been good. How about you?
You talk too much.
Don't wander off too far, though. We still have official business later. Speeches and other activities that we need to show up for.
Megatron darf kämpfen.
Got it. We'll just hang around here.
Jeez. It's been a really long time.
Good fortune itself is also a kind of destiny.
3, 2.
Hi! Trailblazer. Sorry to bother you. We're with Full Wish TV. It's our lucky day running into you here. Do you have a moment? Mind doing a short interview with us?
Do I have
It won't
to?
take long. Our audience is absolutely dying to hear about the new supplicant in town and your adventures aboard the Astral Express.
No problem.
Thanks.
But let's keep the interview brief, since the organizers might have other plans for us.
Oh yeah. Last time you were here, I still had the old one.
First question. Seeing as Plain Arcadia
By the
was
way.
the starting point of the Express's new voyage, how would you describe your impressions of this place?
Oh, right.
Plain Arcadia has left quite an impression
To be
on
honest,
me.
no, I have to look something
An
up.
ancient world that somehow feels so modern.
Do
so
I have the old
vibrant and
one
colorful.
as a file or as it online
Everyone's
only?
chasing the latest trends, looking for fun. I'd say this place is more
Not
like
here.
a never-ending carnival.
Interesting. Throughout the history of the Phantasm
Huh.
games,
It's been extremely rare to have such a renowned cosmic figure as yourself participating. As the Astral Express's supplicant, what kind of changes do you hope to bring to this world in these games?
I'm just a passerby. Who am I to change this world? But if I can,
but to be honest,
I hope to show
next
everyone
model is
the spiritual strength
already
of what
in
the
the works.
Trailblaze represents.
That's an impressive answer. Speaking of which, after joining the games, you immediately went to defeat Miss Sparksy, who represented the Masked Fools. What are your thoughts on potentially facing native supplicants in the future?
Finish school.
Sparksy gets her kicks through chaos and madness. That kind of out-of-control elation is way too dangerous. As for the other native supplicants, as long as they don't make the games dangerous, I'd rather cooperate with them
my
than to feed them through
celebration for when I get my finished school.
Speaking of local supplicants, we've noticed that Star Rail Fest is Perlux Corp's way of rolling out the red carpet for the Express. There are rumors that the IPC is also sponsoring the Express. So, I have to ask, are you representing the Express or the IPC in these games?
I have to do something.
The IPC's interests?
Why do I have so many unfinished
Even though Star Rail Fest has exceeded my expectations, and Madame Pearl and Perlux extended such a warm invitation, which I'm truly grateful for. At the end of the day, this is a festival for everyone, and I'm just one of the guests. I'm not the master of this place.
As far as I remember, I've never been to VR chat.
Keine Ahnung, ja,
Thank you for your valuable time. We won't keep you from your plans to the exhibition any longer.
I mean, I have it in the Steam library, and I started it once.
No worries. This material will do just fine.
As far as I remember, I never did content with VR chat.
Hey, little raccoon. Over here? I'm right.
Wow. Ja, bin ich auch.
You must be cosplaying as March Bunny. Am I right? The accuracy is just insane.
I mean, I could.
Yeah, just like the
But
original.
with that,
Since we're all fans here,
I
let's skip the sales pitch. But I gotta say this up
probably need
front.
to look
The
up
conductor
how
is the
to
cutest in the
import
whole
my current
universe.
model into there.
I agree. The
I know it's
conductor is the
possible, I
cutest
just
in
don't
the
know
whole
how.
universe. But wait a minute. Some of your stuff looks familiar to me.
Me.
Sharp eye. You're definitely a hardcore fan.
Let me see something.
We collaborated closely with artists from different worlds along the trailblazing expedition to create these products.
I can pretty much guess who they are.
I may not be that talented or have the artistic skills of a master, but I've written some articles and gained a bit of popularity in the fan community, so while I'm here at the booth, I thought I might as well do some self-promotion.
Jeez. Last time I started this game was about 5 years ago. What the fuck? Oh. Jeez.
If any of you happen to be super hackers, space warriors, spirit whisperers, or those cursed by eons, come find me. I've said my
Sure.
piece.
Give me a sec. Damn.
Looking for a sense of truth in fictional stories is just human nature.
Enough or more? The last time I started VR chat was 5 years ago.
The folks here seriously
To be honest,
don't hold back.
I didn't thought it was
Nothing's
that
off
long
limits to them.
ago.
Buy one item, get a free novel. It's a venue exclusive deal. First come,
If I can trust my
first serve.
my Steam page.
Fast, or you might regret it forever. When the fluffy figurines hit the shelves the other day, this mysterious old guy snatched them all up, saying something about using them as art references for students. He loaded up a whole cart like he was stocking inventory. Even the scalpers were no match for him, I'd say. Not long after he left, a girl with bunny ears came to buy figurines too. She was clearly a collector, buying complete sets of everything. Then she discovered that in every collection she wanted, there was one Hemacat missing. That old man bought all the Hemacats.
Oh, that's horrifying. I can't let
Wer
this
yay
happen to
die
me.
4 Power
I have to
Ranger
make the best
ernsthaft
use of my
bitte.
wallet while things are still in stock.
Yeah.
You know that feeling when you see
fucking
some
crazy.
weird little gadgets and you just can't help but buy them? And before you know it, your whole room is full of stuff, so you have to secretly hide them under your best friend's big bed. Aw, this is not good. My wallet is trembling. My pocket money is crying out in pain. I need to battle against my own instincts for a bit. Go look around without me for a while. I'll come find you once I'm done with this battle. Just don't wander
And
too
if
far,
I'm not
okay?
entirely mistaken, that was even before I started streaming. Right?
Nice to see you again, little
Let me check that.
raccoon. You're lucky you haven't been completely swarmed by fans yet. Here you are, the original inspiration for the Fluffy's main character, fresh as a daisy, yet no one recognizes you. Talk about irony. Don't tell me they think you're just some cosplayers. Come to think of it, that's actually quite possible.
Ja, ein Foto, ja, toll.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but next stream's already planned.
Keep your voice down. I'm afraid
I
of
have
being
to finish the
spoiled by my
stories
fans.
sometime soon.
It's honestly heartbreaking that the organizers only gave me this dinky little booth. I was hoping for something more prominent, like a spot on the main stage or something. I know. Hey, wanna have the number 000000001 collector's edition comic that blurry QR cult signed today? Exactly. Something this memorable can hardly be refused.
Hold up. What's this extra thing? Light sticks. The organizers gave me thousands of them and told me to hand them out to each fan.
Yes, I can do a stream sometime.
They really know how to push someone around. I wanted to give them a piece of my mind. Am I not the world-renowned author of Fluffy Across the Blue, the great blurry QR code? Who exactly do they think I am?
I think I have an idea, but
you're right.
I'll
This
have to
is
collect
Star
something
Rail
for that.
Fest. Today I'm just a side character.
Let me see some.
Anyway, it's about time to head to the booth and meet
Let
up
me
with the
check
staff
something
to
real
start the
quick.
signing session. I won't keep you from enjoying yourself any longer. Bye-bye.
So, bald der 14. Teil Energy heute.
Evanesia. What is she doing here?
So, sagst du jetzt was Falsches? Geht war nicht.
The intertwining of fate. Quite amusing.
Nur, es ist mir so ziemlich egal. Kannst mich gern bannen. Ich bleib bei meiner Entscheidung.
Kann ja was für Falsches sein.
Ach nee. Evanesia, so funktioniert das eigentlich nicht. You're not... Evanesia, du sollst nicht in ihn reinrennen, sondern er soll eigentlich in dich reinrennen. Aber egal.
I just wanted to recreate
Favorite
that
Genshin.
classic teen rom-com moment.
Ooh.
You know, bumping into a schoolgirl running late with toast in her mouth.
Well, depends on the topic.
Hey, I helped you out during the Phantom Moon Games, didn't I? Is it really fair to glare at me like I'm some kind of villain?
18 plus wise? Der.
Ja.
Gameplay wise? That's a different question.
Stufe 30. 2 Standard-Banner-Puls.
An old friend of mine once taught me how to draw. And as it turns out, I'm a natural.
If you call those bad doodles you made when drawing the mask talent...
I'd always wondered if something I imaginated could actually fool the Phantom Moon's eyes. See? This temporary ticket I gave you shows great promise. Proof that my
I
artistic
guess
skills have
I'll
leveled
go
up.
with...
Speaking of which, shouldn't you show me some gratitude?
I mean, I have a Dakimakura of Dea in my bedroom. And yes, it's 18 plus. I'll stick with... Yeah.
I couldn't snag
I'll stick with Miko.
to the exhibition. Could you sneak me in?
Ah, goddammit.
Did help us out before, but as a dignified nameless, how could I do something as unethical as helping someone sneak in without a ticket? After all she's done for us, you're gonna be stingy about a tiny favor? Besides, since when were we such paragons of virtue? I sure don't remember any of that.
Huh? Didn't expect you to be so principled. Guess I'll have to use this trick.
Was hast du vor? Okay.
Little raccoon, I've actually been a huge fan of yours all along. From the very first page of the Fluffy
You don't need to do that.
Chapter 1, I was already
If it was my decision, you would be already in.
That afternoon, as I passed by the Graphia Academy building, I caught a glimpse of you by the window. Right
Please
then,
stop.
I knew my heart had been stolen, and nothing else would ever make me feel so alive again. Getting to share a few happy moments with you at this exhibition. That's all I
Even
could ever ask for in this
trailblazers.
lifetime.
All right, I'll do it. Stop nagging already.
Just as I thought. No one's immune to some good old-fashioned glazing.
Ah ja.
Let's go. We've wasted enough time. I need to meet up with my
Nur
friends
wenn das wieder
first.
Sparkle war.
What should I get next? Baseball raccoon, March bunny, or Wolf of Dawn plushie? Or maybe I should get a...
I can't tell you who sits next to me.
Peaceful.
So how's that for pure love, huh?
I know. I know about that.
I tried, but I still just couldn't keep my wallet shut.
I know they like each other.
Wait, that girl behind you looks kind of familiar. Have we met somewhere before? What are you talking
To be honest, I even have a metal poster of
definitely seen
both of them.
her. I think it was at Graphia Academy? Whatever, it's not important.
Yeah. I mean, if I had more than one camera at the moment, I could show you, but
Oh, the attention to detail is insane.
I forgot to charge it.
Those ears.
And I'm not gonna use my main camera for obvious reasons.
Let me introduce myself. I'm Evanesia. Just a normal fan of...
Because it's the camera I'm using.
You must be the inspiration for March Bunny. You're way prettier in person than in the news. March Bunny, I've actually been a huge fan of yours all along. From the very first page of Volume 1, Chapter 1, I was already captivated by you. Getting to share a few happy moments with you at this exhibition. That's all I could ever ask for in this lifetime. But I can't even get a single ticket. So I can only stand here, gazing up at that world from afar.
Ja, hoffentlich. Ich will Mord und Totschlag.
Oh, you poor thing. Don't
you
worry. I will definitely
Kein,
make your wish
kein
come true.
Genozid heute, bitte.
Ey, ich will da nur einen HSR Mord und Totschlag. Dass mal jeder mir auf den Sack geht, abmurksen.
Weißt du eigentlich, wie viel Papierkram das ist?
Ist das mein Problem?
Wenn du dafür verantwortlich bist? Ja.
Zauberei kann hinterher jemand anderes wegmachen. Aber was passiert, wenn ich eigentlich so sehr verunstaltet bin, nicht mehr zu indizieren? Dann weniger Papierkram?
Bitte was?
Man kann Leute so von Matsch sind. Ist das dann mehr oder weniger Papierkram? Weil müsste man dann erstmal wissen, dass es Menschen waren.
Ich meine, das ist sogar mehr Papierkram.
Ja, weil dann muss erstmal rauskommen, dass es auch Menschen waren.
Deshalb ist es ja mehr Papierkram, weil du einen Haufen mehr tun musst.
Wow, if it
Ja,
isn't
du kannst
Trailblazer
dann
in March
einfach
7.
nehmen und einfach
Such incredible cosplay accuracy.
Der perfekte Mord.
Out of all the people trying to sneak in,
Naja, der perfekte Mord wäre jemanden abzumurksen und dann direkt in ein Krematorium zu werfen. Das ist unmöglich zuzuordnen, weil da ist nichts mehr übrig, nur noch Asche. Und Asche kannst du nicht identifizieren.
Hello there, we meet again.
Ja, könnte man mit heute
HQ arranged for me to wait here and welcome all of you. Miss Himiko has already entered the venue. Miss Trailblazer, Miss March 7.
Well, you can come back to stream anytime. Sketches on Twitter und YouTube.
Hi, I'm Vanessa, her good friend.
Since you're friends with our guests here, I guess it's all good. Come on in.
Wie gewinnt den Patch eigentlich? Elation Trailblazer oder erst im nächsten?
Keine Ahnung. Könnte man egaler sein.
Ich weiß, wie Elation Trailblazer aussieht. Ich weiß nur nicht, welcher Patch, ob das dieser oder der nächste Patch ist.
Ich brauche nichts.
Und ich hasse Hardware immer noch dafür, dass hier so viele Flashbangs drin sind. Apropos Flash.
Before we officially kick off the Star Rail Fest exhibition, I'd like to thank our host, Pearlux Entertainment, as well as extend our gratitude to Blue Industries, Turbogen Heavy Industries, and Full Wish TV for their collaborative support. The exhibition area is now open and will transport you straight into the Astral Express's incredible journey across the sea of stars. And right now,
I did take it out.
gentlemen, you're standing in none other than
Ich hab's tatsächlich rausgenommen.
Now, let me hear you call out the name of our hero from the ice and snow.
Genau.
Warum habe ich das rausgenommen? Ich dachte, ich hätte eine Kanalbelohnung mit Flashbang drin, aber anscheinend habe ich die rausgenommen. Muss ich nicht verstehen.
When I grow up, I want to be the Supreme Guardian and turn into a frost giant to fight those rampaging super ancient weapons.
In my next life, I want to be the Supreme Guardian and turn into a magical girl to protect Plain Arcadia.
Wie alt ist Pompom eigentlich?
Wait, this isn't right. Why is everyone supporting Cacolia? What's wrong with
Musik.
having the most
Jo.
popular streamer girl host the biggest event?
Ja, so ungefähr.
Wait, aren't you
Alt
supposed to
fühle
be
ich
on
mich
the
tatsächlich.
Department of Aberration Defense's wanted list? That's right. So I'll have to go into hiding right
Bruder.
after this job.
Ja.
Come to think of it,
Kannst du bitte noch mal den Hauptzahlreicher den Gehirnchen? Ich bin nämlich gerade nach Hause gekommen.
after all,
War wieder mal im
what does
Krankenhaus.
Sparkle have to do with this Sparksy thereafter?
Kann ich.
Oh, right.
Dann später.
Nameless. Won't you take pity
Ja, sehr
on me
nett.
and
Auf
give
den
me
nur
back
2 Jahre
my
kann, nicht
mouse?
gerade wegen der Tennis.
In your dreams. Yahoo! Since we have two Nameless from the Astral Express here with us today, let's kick off an exciting, the fluffy trip.
Imagine die Zuschauerzahlen von Sparksy, wenn die real werden.
Here's your question.
Dem Chat könnte man nicht mehr folgen.
Chapter of the Fluffy Spellabog arc, the Supreme Guardian's Bond. What did Cocolia summon to fight by her side? Oh, the Guardian wand that could transform her into an ice giant? Ding ding! That's correct! Well, well, looks like this young lady here is quite the devoted reader of the Fluffy, answering even faster than the Nameless. I'm a die-hard fan of the Fluffy, you know.
And what's the deal with this ice giant? Sure, Cacolia can transform, but she shouldn't be anywhere near the size of the engine of creation.
What? Lady Cocolia fought the engine of creation in her human form? That just makes it even more awesome. Ugh. But didn't didn't show that part in the comic. Next question. Before Cocolia was frozen in ice, what did she give to Baseball Raccoon?
Vergiss es.
What the fuck?
Oops, wrong answer. The flaming lance. In the end, the little raccoon used that lance to channel everyone's light to Cocolia, restoring her power so she could descend in her wildfire form.
Dieser Comic macht überhaupt keinen Sinn.
Ding ding! That's correct! Every time I turn to that page, I can't help but burst into tears.
Actually, I inherited this flaming lance from the previous Supreme Guardians when I got stabbed right through the heart.
What are you talking about? In Belobog's final battle, wasn't it like this? Despite her grievous wounds, the Supreme Guardian transformed herself into a frost giant for the sake of the people
Alter,
of
wie
the
kann man nur eine
Winterlands,
Geschichte
joining forces with the Nameless to counter the destruction engine that was about to flatten Belobog. So the fluffy storyline follows the official Belabogian narrative? Wait, is that not how things went? Could you at least spill a little? Just a little? I get it. If the official version of events is that Cocolia and the Nameless defeated the rampaging engine together, then that means, in reverse, Cocolia was the enemy you defeated.
Oh, you get it.
I see. If the truth about this were to be revealed to the people of Belobog, the hard-earned peace would crumble, wouldn't it? Nessia, please keep this a secret. Of course, my lips are sealed.
Hoffentlich.
But I have to say, I'm surprised that even the heroes of the Astral Express can tell lies.
They say lies don't last forever. And while Belobog's future may be built on a lie, I hope it can endure for a long, long time. Because those people are all my friends.
Ah ja.
Thank you for telling me about this.
Fuck. Ich soll mal schon
The
bitte
Fantasy
verstehen.
games make supplicants wear masks. But if you ask me, that's when people really drop the act and face their true selves. Big hero! The event's not over yet! Come join me on the stage and deliver your decisive strike in the epic battle between Madame Cocolia and the Destruction Engine!
Me?
Madame Cocolia is a crisis! Hang in there, Madame Cocolia! Fear not, everyone! I can see our hero approaching! Today, we are honored to welcome to Starwell Fest the hero of the Astral Express, one who survived the Battle of Belobog, the Trailblazer! Let me hear you say the name of the Will of Preservation's successor! Trailblazer! Trailblazer! Trailblazer!
Sure.
Come on, warrior from beyond the sky! Show us that legendary scene again! Ignite your flaming lance! Charge up Madame Cocolia with your power, and let her hear our calls! The host is calling for you! Time to take the stage, great hero! Reenacting a legendary scene right here. Oh, good thing I'm not the one up there. Big hero. You're gonna shout that line when you ignite it, right? Of course, it's Flaming Lance forward. You've
Okay,
gotta
that's
shout it
cringe.
really loud. and grown-ups alike. Raise your glow sticks high and let's show our support for Cocolia, shall we?
Ist die durchstrieben?
Ja, sag mal, wo du gerade was doppelt bist. Oh, du bist da.
Seeing everyone so fired up makes me want to join in on the cheering too. You got this, Madam Cocolia. Don't get above Madam Cocolia. What's wrong, Nessia?
Wenn die Pulver wird, wird die gepult. Einfach aus Prinzip. Weiß ich.
Karl oder was?
Cracked open the Fluffy Across the Blue comics. The Speeding Express, Dazzling Cosmos, and a bunch of quirky yet adventurous companions. I know the story is fiction, but I really want to be part of it and travel with you guys. But leaving home? That's not exactly easy for me. Thanks for the love. And hey, traveling with the little animals aboard the Fluffy still counts as traveling with us in my book.
Thank you for the love. Being able to connect with friends like you through stories is probably the most precious part of this journey.
Well said. Shall we head to the next exhibition area then? All right, let's get moving.
Okay.
Welcome aboard the Fluffy Shuttle Express. Together, welcome aboard the Fluffy Shuttle Express. Are you ready to head to our next stop, the Cienjo Lafu exhibition area?
Oh shit.
I have to say, Frolux really put care into organizing this exhibition. I wonder what attractions await us in the Cienjo Lafu exhibition area. Welcome aboard the Fluffy Shuttle Express. Together we'll trailblaze into the future. Next stop, Cienjo Lafu exhibition area.
Wo ist mein Controller?
$100 million credits. Let's go, ja damit.
The audience is brimming. Welcome aboard, passengers. The Fluffy Shuttle Express is about to depart. Next up, Cienjo Lafu exhibition area.
Das ist 100 Millionen.
Im Ernst, wer hat sich die 2D-Passagen ausgedacht?
Irgendjemand, der so viel Drogen genommen hat. Und zwar sehr viel zu viel.
Oder jemand, der zu viel Mario gespielt hat.
Cienjo Lafu exhibition area. Please remain seated and hold on tight.
escape are chilling me to the bone.
Why is there so much water in the exhibition area? Did a pipe burst or something? I bet this is some cutting-edge immersive theater performance. I gotta say, these tickets are totally worth every penny.
Based on what we saw in the Bella Block area, the Fluffy's adventure on the Cienjo should be... I got it! It must be Woof Woof Dawn teaming up with Jin Yuan Yuan to battle against the Lord Ravager Fanti. I'm so jealous that you guys still get to experience the joy of seeing the Fluffy for the first time. Well, it's fine, because this means I get to show off all my knowledge about the Fluffy.
Offen zu morden. Ja, geil!
Astral Express's most memorable moment in the Cienjo War.
Sowas hättest du wahrscheinlich auch gerne.
Oh ja, bitte!
Wird nur schwierig sein, das in der normalen Gesellschaft durchzukriegen.
Ja, leider.
Mit unter anderem, weil wir ja mehr als eine Person haben, die den Planeten regiert. Hier ist es ja nur eine Person, die den Planeten regiert. Sie kann machen, was sie will.
Solange wir nicht wieder in der Diktatur zurückgehen, wird das schwierig. Weil sowas vom Bundestag gewinnt bekommt, schwierig. Ja, ich glaube nicht dran. Also muss ich genau schnell noch auf deinen Account weil falls der Server kennt. Fällt mir gerade ein.
Ja, eben deswegen. Gut, aber ich mach Schluss für heute. Ich bin verdammt müde und muss ins Bett.
Jetzt schon? Wir haben nicht mal 22 Uhr.
In 2 Minuten. Aber ich werde in 2 Minuten die Story nicht beenden können, das Ganze vergessen. Gut, dann mache ich Schluss für heute, wünsche euch noch einen schönen Restabend und hoffe, wir sehen uns hier bald wieder. Bye.
Unter dem Mondschein beginnt die Nacht.